and welcome to Jewellery Maker. Lovely to have your company. I'm Vicki, going to be with you for the next 4 hours, bringing you some spectacular Jewellery Maker treats, because it's not just a normal day today. No, it is your Silver Stash It Showcase. Yes, we have got for you today, sterling silver is the feature. We have got some tremendous findings for you, brand new findings, things that you've never seen on the day show before. We have some incredible treats, and sterling silver, where I think really heading towards the back end of the year when we start to give gifts, etc. I really do think that silver is the way to go, isn't it? If you've got the chance, if you've got the opportunity, we really are going to give you a fantastic way of giving somebody something special for Christmas, or of course treating yourself for something special for Christmas at some very special prices. Now then, just to say, we are heading our way towards the trade show on Tuesday, and this is going to be the aperitif. This is your pair of teeth for the Tuesday trade show that we've got lined up for you, and it's going to be a big one. We've already been preparing for the past couple of weeks to get ready for that Tuesday show, so it's going to be really big. So it's your Silver Stash It show that we have today, and on top of that, we've got a little bit of fun to have along the way, and the fun is going to be in competitions like this one. Now, some of them are just going to be for fun, some of them are going to be for prizes. This one we're starting off is just for fun. Yes, this is just for fun. So the question is, coming up later on, we have got a beautiful boutique selection. We've got some fantastic pieces coming your way, and we're wondering, which one would you like to see a technique on? Do you want technique A or technique B? The resulting jewellery, as you can see here. Let's just have a quick sneaky peek. Whether you want to learn how to wire wrap and create beautiful jewellery like this one. That says number A. Number A. Hey, that's a good way to start, isn't it? There's your letter A. Or you can choose, do you want to work with your gizmo? Do you want to create a beautiful floral piece like this one? Do you want to learn how to make it? You can text in either A or B to our text number, and whichever has got the largest response will be the technique that the gorgeous Sheila will be showing us later on. 60777 is where you start your text. Make sure you start your text with JM Studio. So that is JM Studio. Start your text and text into 60777. Normal network charges do apply. And yes, I've said it, she's here. Oh yes, the lady in charge of her tools today. Oh my God, yes, Sheila.
Good morning,
now,
everybody.
that's the way to describe you.
Well, I've never had an introduction like that.
A lady in charge of her tools. Ooh.
Oh, I'll be known for that.
I don't want to know that. Silver Stash It Showcase is one of the features of today, but another one is this little beauty. It's going to be an absolute cracker. We are going to bring you your feature tanzanite ovals. Now, we have got a very special deal coming your way on this offer, and I will tell you now, the reason I've chosen this as my presenter pick is that the saving you are going to make on this tanzanite is not just 5, not just 10, not just 15, but £20 saving. Now, you may have now gathered, I'm not saying that very loud. That's because Kim, my producer, hasn't told anybody she's going to do this. It is literally, it's between you and I. You must not spread the word anywhere near our management team about £20 saving on tanzanite today. Okay, all right. Kim's like that. All right, enough. Stop saying it now. Okay, that's coming your way later on in the show. But we've got lots and lots of fun. And the way we start a Silver Stash It show is with silver. Oh yes, and we're starting not just with any kind of silver, but we are beginning with your rose gold finished sterling silver. Well, rose gold is one of the most feminine finishes to your metal work. Of course, when we start to talk about sterling silver, we're instantly saying a precious commodity. This is the type of metal that gives you malleability and ductility when you're working with it in terms of crafting, but it also gives you luxury of luster as well. So the finish is spectacular, but the actual quality is even better. Here you have rose gold, sterling silver finish. If I just give you a quick sneaky peek of these. This is your early bird. Now, for those of you just tuning in for the very first time, you're going, well, what does the early bird mean? The early bird is the way that we start our show, the way that we really do give you the ultimate positioning of knowing where the show's going to go and the kind of prices that we can plummet to. And I mean, we are plummeting on prices today. Sterling silver, what you would normally think would have to be held at a certain price tag because of its regard, because of course, it is a luxury item. But today we are absolutely going for broke on these deals, and this is just the way to begin. These are your rose gold plated sterling silver shepherd hooks. You've got 16mm size, so a perfectly classic drop for your shepherd hooks, and 10 pairs in total. That's 10 pairs in total, so 20 findings and 10 pairs of beautiful sterling silver. You can see that little stamp. You can see the stamp just there. You've just seen it as a close-up. 925 means 92.5% pure silver. The 7.5 resulting left over is copper, and that just gives it a little bit more of a density, a little bit more strength to then give you an amazing desire of wearable, durable qualities to your jewellery. So what are we going to do on the first way to begin? The first way to begin, well, 10 pairs. 10 pairs of earrings, and if you think about you're going to be making Christmas gifts, this is probably one of the easiest ways to create something special for somebody without having a huge skill base behind you. If you just want to get started into jewelry making and give gifts, and I always say that gifts like this with sterling silver really are special, especially when you're then creating specifically for somebody. You know, maybe you know somebody who really likes those shoulder what they're called. What does our shoulder dusters, that's it. Perhaps you know somebody who likes to wear really long drops, or maybe you know somebody who, just like me, just likes to wear simple drops. Whichever it is, you can create the right jewelry for them. Now, how much would you expect to pay for rose gold sterling silver earrings? What price tag would you expect in the high street? What would you expect to pay if you were buying these as a pre-made piece of jewelry? Well, the nicest part about it is you are getting 10 pairs. That's 10 gifts, that's 10 potential offerings, one price tag, and we are instantly into a silver price slash. The early bird is a price slash. The price you should be paying is £9.95, but we begin our early bird silver, sterling silver at that, should I say, sterling silver stash it showcase. Your price tag £9.95, £8.95, £7.95. Now that's the way to do it. 10 pairs. Now we were already at £9.95, less than £1 a pair of earrings. Sterling silver quality. If you want to join us at £7.95, that means each pair of earrings is just less than 80 pence for the silver alone. And you don't have to add a huge elaborate quantity of gemstones to make something special. I mean, even just something as simple as adding a pearl. Yes, we have got a very special pearl deal coming your way. Why not just think about adding a single pearl, just one pearl, to a beautiful shepherd hook, and hey presto, you've got glamorous luxury jewelry for all ages. You know, whether you're making it for your niece or your goddaughter or your granddaughter, or whether you're doing it for your grandmother and your mum, and you know, whatever the generations, pearls are classic, sterling silver timeless, and you've got something special to be made out of every single sterling silver shepherd hook that we're offering you here. That's 10 potential pairs of earrings for £7.95. It's a price slash that we can only honour within today's show. We will be only honouring that price tag for today's show. So once it hits 9 o'clock Thursday morning, you will not be paying £7.95. It'll be £9.95. That's the perspective we have to have on these price deals. They are restricted to one offers, one opportunity. Now, we have got something beautiful coming your way, which I would love to show you. And it's part of the challenge. And Sheila's been very lucky today because I tell you what, this has got to be one of the nicest pairs, drops, and I was about to say pairs of earrings potential is actually what I was, because these have got to be some of the most glorious gemstones that we've had for ages in this type of design, and you have to literally fall over yourself in this colouring. It's just exquisite.
If you want to make some earrings, Vicky, with those, because they're top drilled, it's ideal to use about a 4mm or a 6mm wire to do your link onto your earring finding.
And it literally would be a case of creating the drop like so. You could create them either facing flat if you wanted to. So as Sheila's just said, create almost a bail for yourself with the wire. It's very simple to do, actually.
It is,
In fact, maybe what we should do is we'll show you some of it. Yes. So you can see how simple it is to just rewire. And so if you wanted your gems to sit flat on with the shepherd hook like so, well, that's easy enough. But also you can just do it like this as well if you wanted an angle, if you wanted it flat on, so that when you turned your head then you'd see the pattern and print. You've got definite versatility in this strand. I think this is, well, actually every single person in our studio today, from the lovely Amelia on floor, from Tom to gorgeous Claire who's directing, we've got gorgeous Kim who's producing, Sheila and myself, every single one of us, and even Paula who came down just to chat to us before we came to who's our boss, we've all stopped and stared at this one strand. This is the strand that's kind of got us all going, oh, that's a bit different. It's such a beautiful medley of colours and textures. The pattern and print is unique. I think it's a really special strand, to be honest, and I think if you're going to be making jewellery for whatever event and whatever occasion, you're looking for something special, something to stand out from the crowd, and these gemstones are going to give you that chance. I think they're gorgeous. I mean, you've got salmon pinks, you've got those richer reds, then you've got the beiges and the creams. It feels like it's a swirling, sweeping banding design. I mean, imagine, have you noticed that the panel shows at the moment, of which they've just got kicking off, haven't they?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And all of the jewellery that the ladies are wearing on the hands, have you noticed
big.
They are like that?
That's what I said to Kim this morning. I'm going to do a ring.
Are you?
I am. I'm going to attempt to do a ring.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Look at that though, how funky
Stunning,
is that?
isn't it? Yeah, beautiful. I mean, the sort of the patterns in there, because they're sort of nature's beauties, and that's exactly what they are, aren't they? It's just unbelievable that nature can sort of do that.
And the nicest part about it is that, you know, we talk about original jewellery when you're a jewellery maker. This is absolutely where it comes from. Yeah. Original patterns, original print, brand new, something different for your jewellery making. And you know, if you are somebody who perhaps, you know, we often hear on the Wall of Fame, you know, I stagnated. I didn't have any kind of
you have a block. Yeah.
A block. I didn't know where to go. Maybe this is the type of strand that will just kickstart you, because for me, I mean, I see so much potential. The sizes are unique. The shapes are going to be really quite exciting, whether it's going to be leaves. Hello, Amelia. In a world of your own. That was...
She was in a zone then.
She was in a cup of tea zone there.
I just wanted you to share that.
You just wanted that. Thanks. That was so funny. It was just so random. I'm looking straight at the camera, and then there's Amelia just putting a cup of tea down. There's a cup of tea for you, Vix.
I was concerned for your throat.
Were you? Oh, thanks, Amelia. My hero. So yes, you've got lots of potential, lots of opportunity. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 feature gemstones that you're getting, and they are potentially 17 solitaire rings, aren't they? I mean, imagine that. We've just said to ourselves, well, we could make 10 pairs of earrings with the shepherd hooks. Well, actually, take those 10, you've still got 5 solitaire rings to make, haven't you? 7 solitaire rings. How poor is my maths? Move on from the maths. We're not stopping there though, because this challenge for Sheila is an absolute corker. This is probably my favourite strand, but if there's going to be a subsidiary, or perhaps something that's going to step on the toes of that strand, it's going to be this one. I love how we top drill these, so that they sit and cushion against each other. They create this beautiful layered look. And what the nicest part about it is, once more, you're giving a new dynamic to your jewellery when you're getting a drilled position like this. You're giving something that's going to make your jewellery stand out. It feels almost, you know, like the Honolulu type of skirts.
Yeah, the way they
And they
sort of fan
lap
out,
the
don't they?
leaves, yeah. They literally lap. And I when I went over to Hawaii for my honeymoon, my husband and I went to Hawaii, we went on a course that it was just like part of a day out, and they showed you how to like wrap the leaves.
Oh, how interesting!
How to like kind of, and it was almost identical to that, you know, like layering the leaves to create the belt. The belt, almost, you know, of the Honolulu skirts. But I can't even remember what the Honolulu skirts are called.
So we now have to get Vicky to come in with a Honolulu skirt that she's made.
As long as I don't have to wear a bikini up top. This has certainly got that lovely detailing about it. You could create some fantastic floral designs with both of these strands. And I have to think, well, this is going to be a sellout within today's show. I simply have to think that this is not going to hang around longer than the first time it comes to wear, and it'll be the last time. Already 50 are allocated. That's not surprising. Buyers on the web already have access to the price tag. If you do want to join us on the web, you could do so at www.jewellerymaker.com. For those of you who want to join us on the phone lines, you could do that on 0800 644 655. Whichever way you're going to do it, you're going to have to be fairly sharpish. Why? Because you're getting both strands for just $9.95. I know that doesn't make sense when you look at the jewellery that you've got. I've just said to you 17 solitaire rings. I mean, surely that in its own right is a $9.95 price tag. Surely that's the tenner, and then you've got but that's my instinct, that's my thinking. In fact, you could reverse it and say, well, there's a £10 strand, and that's for free. Both of these make sense to be $9.95, but you've got both of them for $9. That's less than a $5 each. It's going to be a lot of jewellery, and it's not going to hang around. That strand is not going to hang around. In fact, both of these strands are going to be yours for less than £10, and this bundle is going to be first come, first served. What a treat. What a deal. And I mean, really, when you look at the size of those elongated marquees, every single one has got its opening of print and pattern. So whether you're going to go for a solitaire ring, maybe get the matching pair of earrings, maybe go for a pendant. Plenty of potential, and I've got a lot of people on the lines. Hello, nice to have your company. I've been away for a bit, haven't I? I know. I've been watching now. I've been watching from home with the kids. They do get a little bit annoyed with Mummy. Mummy, Mummy, Scooby-Doo. No children, Jewellery Maker. Ah, well, I'm sure they'll thank me in the long run. £9.95 is all you pay. Great to have your company today. In particular, great to know that you're joining us on this very, very special deal. And what's your thinkings about the strands in terms of what your ideas? In fact, let me go and grab them.
Yes, it would help, wouldn't it, really?
Would it? Would it? Would it, you think? Do you want the strands?
Yes, please.
All right, then. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm going to do something with them, because if you look through them, you will find that there may be one's a little bit longer than the other, which in this case there's only one. I've spotted that one. So I always tend to, with this shape, sort out the one that's standing out as the largest, and then I think I'm going to do a ring. Are you? I think.
I can't wait. If you do a ring, Kim has said that she's nabbing it.
Right.
Quote unquote.
Okay. Right, I've got to get my thinking cap on now. Just to prepare
What ring size are you, Kim?
Oh, yes.
What ring size are you? Size 7. Enter O.
Oh.
Enter all.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That was a joke. That was good, wasn't it?
Do you know what they've just said? That's good for you.
Excuse me, when So Delight came on, I said, this is so beautiful. So delightful. No, so delightful, I said.
Oh, lost it now.
I've done it before, you see. Right, I'll get them after.
So, you're going to make a ring?
Yes.
Flowers? I mean, I think in some ways because of the shape of them.
Yes, definitely some flowers. Maybe layered flowers, maybe with a bit of a tiara sort of flow coming from it. I don't know yet. You know what we're like? We tend to just, don't we, girls? We just tend to start and then we go off.
And that's the nice thing about this strand. I think it really is going to enhance like your creativity, don't you?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Part of me thinks that this is, as I say, for me, so different and something that we haven't had before, and something so unique that it's going to really stimulate the creativity. I can imagine, you know, give it maybe about a week. Actually, probably for some people 3 or 4 days, and the Wall of Fame will be full.
Oh, they'll be full. I mean, I'm looking
colouring.
at these over sort of Vicky's hand, but if you move them across, just look at those colours there, and then the mixture further on. These, you see, look, there's like the beachy tones there, and then as you go along, look,
the creams.
The beautiful pinks that you can't see on screen as much as you can see it here, but they're absolutely exquisite. They
And then,
really are.
in terms of the neckline piece, the greens,
I could layer those, you see, maybe on top and do maybe a flower where you've got those. I'm not sure, because it's a shame to cover those up, really, to be honest.
Yeah, like do a vine, like
I might do, yeah.
I think that's beautiful like that, though. Do you not
yeah.
think that could just be a necklace?
Absolutely, with
just one of our new.
I always say, anybody that's just started making jewellery, if you get a feature strand and then you get some of our gorgeous little spacer beads, just popping one in between them really does. Yeah, I mean, that is classy on its own, isn't it?
Could you imagine just with an open neckline?
Yeah.
How lovely is that going to be? You know, even if it's just a simple little black dress and you just wanted to have something against the neckline that's really striking, you wouldn't have to do anything else, would you? I mean, literally, that's how how great it's going to be.
Absolutely.
And sometimes I think minimal creativity sometimes makes a big impact, doesn't it? And that's the kind of strand that I think you're going to get a lot of. I think that's going to be a sellout. Stay on the lines. We have got significant queues on the phone line, so please do be patient with us. We will process your call as fast as we possibly can. As I say, today is a bit of a taster of what the trade show's all about, but it's all about silver. It's all about sterling silver and the deals that we can have. And we started off with a price slash, and we're going to continue that way. You're gonna, yeah. I'm leaving those with. I'm leaving them with to see how our lovely Sheila gets on. I've got a few. I've only just noticed that it says Silver Stash It Show, so that I could be in the middle. I actually thought like Silver Stash It Show. Silver Stash It. Oh,
say it slowly.
I have to be really careful.
Don't rush
really
it.
Has to be said so very carefully. Silver Stash It Show.
Take a breath in between.
That could be very, very, for somebody like me, that could be a very, very dangerous thing to do. I was going to say, I once tried to say deep, rich shades on air, and I didn't say deep rich shades. Just try and play it with it, just say it a little bit faster and you'll find out what exactly, that's exactly what I said. But me, I didn't say it once because I wanted to try and rectify myself. So I said, no, I'm trying to say, and I continued to say the mistake 3 times before my producer went, stop talking. I was like, maybe I just need to stop now. Deep, rich shades. Now say it fast. What do you think I said? Live on air. Nice. Right then. That could happen today. That really could happen today. This could be just a repeat. Silver Stash It Show. Whew. Right then, where should we go? What should we do? Oh, should we do another little silver taster? Let's do a bit more. It is a Silver Stash It show, and so therefore we are going to give you Silver Stash Its. So, oh, I'm worried. I'm so worried about my job. So anxious. Can I just make it very official to my bosses who probably are watching right now? Right? If I do accidentally say the wrong thing, it's just an accident. I'm putting it out there now. It's easy to be precautionary, isn't it? Anybody who's got children watching, maybe turn off today. And only joking, don't, because you're going to miss out on some deals. Silver Showcase. Maybe that's what I should just call it, Silver Showcase. How about... That would have been a better idea, says Kim now. Well, maybe it could be just Silver Showcase. Too late now. We're sticking with the Stash It show. Heart toggle clasp. I'm going to giggle about that all day. We have got a bit of a deal on this one. In fact, when I say a bit, a big deal. Now, these are first time on the early show. This is the first time we've had them on the morning show, and they're not going to hang around. I mean, simply just not going to hang around. Sterling silver, as is a given for today. You've got this beautiful heart-shaped formation. Of course, the moment you see this heart, if you were going to think of one jewellery brand, who would it be? What would it be? Oh, we know who it is. If you went to New York, and you went to Central Park, and you looked out of Central Park and you looked over to the jewelry quarter, where would you see? What do you see? Do you like to have breakfast? Well, go there and you'll have a nice breakfast.
I know.
Think heart. Think the heart. That was meant to be a New York accent. I know it didn't sound like a New York accent, but that was meant to be my New York accent. And if you think about that specific branding, their branding is all about this. And if you look at any kind of quality jewelry, the heart shape is an absolute focal point, is a feature to your jewelry making. And that's the nice thing, is that you're about to get the luxury of creating your own feature, your own focal point, without that designer price tag. I tell you what, you can hand over a good couple of £100 to get just a simple heart-shaped pendant in said boutiques. But instead, you could actually work, oh, do you know what? I've just had an idea. So, obviously these are toggle clasps, and the toggle clasps are working like this. So you've got your bar, and then you've got the heart itself. So there's your toggle clasp like so. But I'm just wondering, so first of all, why not buy them like this and have a pair to work as they are, like this? Then buy another two, and this time, why not create a pair of earrings, sterling silver, with the hearts, looking like a very big designer make without having to hand over those hundreds of pounds. So you could create that in a pair of earrings, then, and check me out with my thinkings. My thinking, use the toggle clasps for cufflinks. Did you see that? Did you see that thinking? Can you tell I've been away? Can you tell I've been thinking about jewellery the whole time. I've not been away on holiday, I've just been child caring. And we all know that that's not really any kind of holiday now, is it? Work, I've come to just chill out. Up home, now that's when the hard work really does kick in. So yes, I was thinking you buy one lot and you use them as the toggle clasps, because they're going to be a beautiful addition to like the pearls that we've got coming up. Add a toggle clasp, you're adding luxury. But actually, then buy another set, and this time go for a pair of earrings with the hearts, they're sterling silver, and then with the toggle clasps, why not with the T-bars, then you could create some lovely cufflinks. Good idea? Yeah, exactly. I was doing proper good thinking there. You've got two lots, so you're getting two of them. So if you do want to do that idea when you need to buy two lots of the two, and you're looking here at your 925 sterling silver heart-shaped T-bar clasp. It's your 14 by 11 millimeter, just the right size, not too big to be overpowering, but just the right size to be a feature for the wrist, for the neckline, or as I say, for even a pair of earrings. All yours for one price tag, 2 pieces in total, so that's 2 lots of the toggle clasps. Paul? Well, that's impressive. That is impressive. What we're talking, what, £3.50? £3.50 for a sterling silver toggle clasp. That really is going to be the way to do quality jewellery for your festive season. If you're selling your jewellery, just add in something as simple as a toggle clasp like this decorated piece, and you know you're going to add a real luxury edge. I mean, again, let's just highlight the fact that we're doing a very special offer on pearls today. And if you have pearls, then add in the heart-shaped toggle clasp, and you've got luxury, and it's luxury for less. £6.95. I wonder if you could do it as a little charm, to like a charm bracelet. You know, I'm wondering if you could just add a little bit with sterling silver. It could be anything. It's certainly going to be a feature. Maybe even a little heart-shaped ring. Why not? 925 sterling silver. You've got the qualities of craftsmanship. I'm without hesitation to say that you have got the chance to create some amazing potential jewellery from just having heart shape, flying out Oh, very, 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 very popular price tag, and rightly so. Everybody's looking for that decoration, but in particular, I think we're all looking for getting that designer edge to our jewellery. And if you went to, as I say, to the likes of New York, this is the kind of formation of the heart shape. And I can't say too much other than if you went to a certain designer shop, you would be handing over a significant wad of dollars to buy anything like that heart shape in a design. So why not create the look for yourself without the price tag? Why not create that designer appeal for $6? And when somebody says, oh, did you get that from did you go to breakfast and get this? Well, choice is yours, you know. Did I? Well, no, actually I made it myself. Or maybe I did. It's up to you, isn't it? You know what I mean? When somebody gives you the compliment, you can just enjoy it. And I think I would enjoy the fact if somebody said, oh, that's gorgeous. Actually, I made this. This is something I made. And so, wow, can you make me one? Oh, yeah. How much are you going to charge? I know, there's the question. £6.95 is all you're going to pay. Congratulations. Just down those lines, we are busy, busy, busy. When it's a silver showcase like this one, we know that it's going to be busy on our phone lines. We do ask you to be patient with us. We'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. I need to apologise, right, because I had my hands, although I've done my best to mask the fact, I cooked for 75 scouts at the weekend. Yes, my sister and I, we were cooking for scouts. My nephew is a little scout. He's not so little now. He's 10, and he's a scout. And they went off on their their night stay, and so we did all the food. And I had to peel a gazillion carrots. And as I peeled the carrot, I peeled my finger with it. So I'm sorry that my thumb in particular is not so attractive. But the scouts are very much appreciative of the food that they received.
And they're very full.
They're very full. Yes, they were very full. And in fact, if they weren't, then more full them. My sister was on a mission, and I was like, you know, when you just know that it's easy not to ask questions, she went, right, peel those, do that. And I just went, yes, for the whole day. I just went, yes, yes. And 75 children were fed. Hurrah. So yes, apologies about my little thumb there. Little thumb. We have got for you the most gorgeous of kits. It feels like a bit of an ice queen. It feels like we're giving you frosting, we're giving you luster, winter bridal qualities. It feels like we're going for almost Bahamas-like ocean flavors. I so wish we had double, if not triple, the stock that we actually have on this kit, because I can pretty much guarantee this kit is going to sell out today. To my thinking, this kit is going to sell out. So if you see it and you like it, please don't hesitate on this one. It is going to be first come, first served. And I'm being very specific about the quantity. I have to be, based on the fact that it's just not going to hang around. This is not a kit that's going to be anything other than it's going to be here and gone. How do I know? It's just too good looking. It's just too good looking to be anything other than snapped up, because we're not talking about one strand of pearls. We're not talking about 2 strands of pearls. 3 strands of pearls in one kit. That's a lot of pearlage, isn't it? That is a serious amount of pearlage. No, it's not a real word, no. I've made that up. You've got their bright turquoises, you've got ocean intensities, petroleum-like blues. Then you've got the creaminess of those lovely Baroque pearls. And it really is a unique impact that you're going to create from your jewellery. It feels like, for me, this kit just ticks every box for jewellery to be that wow factor you want it to be. I often say, if you don't want your jewellery to be noticed, then don't wear jewellery at all. Why not make your jewellery stand out by using the right colours, using that crispness? I mean, imagine on a frosty day putting on those lovely frosty colours, and I mean, part of me just wants to go, oh, let's just have all of these colours against the neckline. I've got a simple white top on, and hey presto, just look at those colours coming to life against the skin. And that's where gemstones really do belong. You'll often hear gemologists talk about a gemstone coming to life, and in particular there's a gentleman called Richard Wise who's written a horrific book, a very, very well-known book in the gem world, and he talks about the gemstone coming to life against the skin. That's where it belongs, because it really is that perfect nestling against, and he talks about pearls in particular as the gemstone that belongs against the skin. It's not sitting as beautifully against the desk as it's ever going to be sitting against the skin. And he often says that there are certain skin tones that reflect the perfection of pearls, but there's never one skin tone that's wrong to go with this luxury of colouring, and that's the lovely thing about it. The shimmer, the style and the quality is just idyllic. It really is going to be a first come first served offer that I can give you here. Already interested buyers, already collectors going. I can tell you a fifth of the stock's allocated, just as we brought in the graphics. Now you're not just going to get 3 strands of pearls, plus of course let's not underestimate this beautiful addition of your turquoise magnesite. So you're going to get, let's give it a little shake. I don't know whether Sheila even knows these are here, because the last time Sheila saw these, she had some kind of little kitten fit. Look at this. Look at these. Wow, Sheila just adores them. Absolutely adores them. These are your silver flash copper and e-coated faceted cubes. You're getting approximately 395 of these faceted cubes. And the lovely part about it is these could either be the perfect spacer, or they can be a really nice elaborate impact just by themselves. You know, don't even have to add gemstones, and you could create something really quite exciting from just these I can't even call them spaces, because they're textured detail of beads. Now the nice thing is that we don't stop there. So you've got your gems, you've got your spacers, and you're adding in, and you're going to add in all of your threads, and your threads include beading thread, monofilament and elastic, so 3 variant types of threading. Add in another variant as well. We're going to give you your 10 meters of your 1 mil silver colored satin cord, and I think one of the lovely things about this kit is that it feels like it's got a really well thought out finish. You know, the texturing of the silver against the shimmer of the pearls, the silver of the cubes against the beading thread, it's all there. And to finish it all off, we finish it in perfection with your 98 pieces of silver plated copper findings, including a meter of chain, toggle clasps, extended cord ends, head pins and eye pins, crimp beads, and all together for just one price tag. And it's the price tag that's probably going to flummox you, because you'll think to yourself, how on earth have they done it? How on earth have they brought all of this together, this bundle that should be almost £40 if bought separately on our website? How on earth have they actually taken this full kit of 3 strands of pearls, plus those gorgeous 390 plus spacer beads, the threads, the cords, the findings, all together for just £24.95? £24.95 is, it's just, it doesn't make a huge amount of sense, even for somebody like me who obviously has got used to seeing impeccable pricing from us. But even to me, I look at what pearls alone, of course, should be a considered purchase. And one of the nicest parts about Keshi pearls is that it's that guarantee that they are genuine, they are naturally forming pearls. And therefore, the great aspect of cultured pearls like this is that you know that you've got the real deal. You know you've got that luxury because you've got that natural forming, the cascading formation of the pearls sitting together. There's 4 strands here, plus the threads and the cord and the spacers and the findings. That's a lot going on. A limited edition kit is a low quantity offer that we have to give you on this, but let's face it, even if we had 300, 400 of this kit, it's probably not going to hang around, is it? But we don't have anywhere near that. Started with just double figure quantity, and with that in mind, if you do like the look of this, you will need to be very, very quick. It's not going to hang around. And when you see the jewellery that Sheila has created, oh, you'll understand what I mean. You really will understand. There is no doubt about it that this is the kind of jewellery, and the gemstones must inspire you. Again, a bit like with the challenge.
Yes.
The colours are just
Beautiful.
so creatively.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I made 9 pieces, so it goes a long, long way, and those silver sort of cubes are just a delight to work with.
That's beautiful. What a simple design, Sheila, but yet look at how effective it is.
Well, yes, I mean, I think, you know,
it's so
jewellery, it can be really extravagant, it can be really dramatic, but also simplicity is, you know, some people, that's what they really love,
Me?
the simplicity of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I know.
And I think that for just a
Definitely.
bride, you know, or a bridesmaid, and something that you can do on such a fantastic budget, you know, for that price, you can
I know,
make
that's the
all
thing.
of your bridal jewellery or part of it, and then use the rest for maybe the mother of the bride, or I think it's a very versatile kit. There's lots of different things that you can do with it.
Yeah.
And I tried to do that in all the different designs.
There's loads of different potential, and even just using the thread as you have, the cord, pardon, as you have here, that's fabulous, like a waterfall, isn't it?
I mean, I did that at the very end. I wished if I'd have had more gemstones left, I would have cascaded lots of gemstones.
Oh,
down
I don't
there.
think it needs it though,
But I think
Sheila.
the cord,
I love
it's
that.
absolutely delightful to work with. It's so silky, and it's. I really love making that.
I'm going out on Friday
you?
night. Yeah,
Oh,
so it's
you
me. This is like maybe, I think, 3 months. If I'm lucky, I might go out once every 3. Probably every 4 months. And this is my 4 month.
Oh.
The alarm went off in my calendar. Said, okay, you're allowed to go
Where
out.
are you going?
Going out into Durham. Because it's
know
one of my
Durham,
friend's
yeah.
birthdays.
Oh, lovely.
And yes, and so I'm going out, and
You want to borrow that?
yeah,
Okay. I think we'll let her do that.
just putting it out there, just leaving it
If you
there.
don't ask, you don't get.
Exactly. Shy kids getting out is what my mum says. That's just, but I can imagine that just being really
And
easy
it's
to wear.
so simple to do.
Yeah,
so simple
really
to
funky, and really, like, as you say,
And it falls,
easy but
I
falling.
mean, all I've done is trim that a little bit. You know, I just trimmed it in there, and it just has a way, because the way it hangs, it just sort of falls and drapes, and yeah, lovely.
Those earrings are really cute as well. Oh, I like them.
They're just simple, pretty
Oh,
bridal
they're
earrings,
lovely.
aren't they? Really, you know.
Okay, so what are you going to show us
Come
then?
with that one.
Which one are you going to do?
I think that one's come out a bit. It's just got to be squashed, and I caught it with it. There you go. I'm going to do the bracelet actually at the front.
This one?
Yes.
Show me more. Show me more. What are you going to do?
I'm going to do the section in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, with these, my central, there we go. Pearls normally, the hole in the middle is not very big. They're normally quite tiny holes, aren't they? Well, with these particular pearls, you can get 2 of the beading thread cord through.
Really?
So that will look.
2 of them?
And it's worked for me this week, because sometimes it happens that I can't get one in because I haven't reamed them, but these I haven't had to ream at all.
Interesting.
And
Okay.
so
Good
all
dribbles.
I've done with this is put on I've used I've used 1 long strand, but I've sort of curled it round and taken both of them through the crimp bead, and then I've just threaded on the pearls onto both of the strands. Okay.
Yep.
So although it's, and then that allows me to go out with, because I've got the 2 strands, it allows me to do the shape in the middle,
Okay.
which is the leaf that is in the tutorial in the booklet.
Yes.
But this is a smaller version, doing it with these little silver cubes. So I've put 3 on the left-hand side. They are tiny, so I don't know whether you can see. And then I'm going to take the right-hand side over, and I'm going to pass it through the first 2, okay? And then pull it. And then that gives you there we go, you have to just pull until it lies right. So therefore, if you can look now, I've got 1, 2. Now I'm going to put 3 on the left-hand side now. And these spacer beads have got huge holes, so they are really, really great to work with.
I know they look quite delicate, and yet
what I'm going to do is
the holes are actually quite significant, aren't
they? The holes, I mean, if you can, I don't know whether Tom can zoom in and sort of show how big the holes are, but they are, let me just push that, and you can see how large the holes are. Look.
Yeah.
Oops. So there's 3 on there now. So in the beginning you put 3 on for the very first one, but you take your opposite thread through just the first 2, and you leave the third one at the bottom, which gives you that little triangle shape. And then I've put 3 on now, and now this time I'm going to pass it through all 3. So 1, 2, 3, and you can see how it, and then just keep pulling the threads until it sits. So if you can bring that bracelet to the front, Vicky, and then we can see just how that's sitting in the middle there. So now I've got the 3, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to carry on until I've got 5 on there, as in I'm threading 5 of these little spacer beads on. So that, oops, so that's
so 1. You're just building it up, aren't you?
I'm just building it up. So in the magazine, it goes right the way up. What I've done, I've halved it. Move those nearer. So I've actually halved the leaf, 1, and then I've put the 2 pearls in the middle. 2, 3, 4. So how I've started, I've got 1. I'll put 3 on first, which when you go through the first 2, you have 1 and then you've got 2. I'll try and flatten that out. You've got 1 and then you've got 2. And then on the next one you put 3, you take your cord through all 3. On the next row you put 4, and then you go through all of those 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you pull it. And then, as I say, it does flatten out when you've actually got to your 5th row. If you can see those now, can you see how those are sitting now? Now I'm going to put 5 on, and then that will take me into the middle of the feature piece in the middle of the bracelet, where I then put the pearls on. So 1, 2, 3. I think this is the easiest way to get these on, because they're although they're tiny, the hole's big. You can actually see the holes when you're trying to put your thread through. So now that's got 5 on now, and this will bring you to the centre of the bracelet. So if I go through all of those 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there we go, and then pull. You do have to roll these a little bit to get them to sit, but they do sit. And then we put the pearls on them. Okay, whoops. So if we pop on a pearl on either side, and then what you do then is you start then going back again to create the same shape, the same mirror image.
And you reverse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
5, 4, 3, exactly. There you go. So that's the first section of it, as you can see there. Okay.
And then all you're going to do is do exactly the same.
So so do exactly the same. So you'll start 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the 1, and then you'll have that shape, and then you just carry on then putting your double strand through the pearls.
I think the thing is that with a bracelet like that, once it's finished, the amazing thing is...
It looks, I said to Kim this morning, you know, it looks almost like Tiffany-like.
It looks like an expensive piece of jewellery, doesn't it?
Does,
definitely has got that luxury feel about it.
And then of course, once you've got it on, you see it actually pulls out. But these, a good idea to do is when you do the leaf, is to put it in a book. Okay. So that it just flattens it, because it's got the beading thread. It's quite a strong thread, but it's really, really effective, isn't it?
Beautiful, really incredibly effective. Yeah, I think luxury. And just to highlight the fact that you do get a free tutorial booklet and DVD with your first purchase with us. So if you do make this kit your first purchase for £24.95, you get the tutorial booklet, which gives you step-by-step instructions of how to get started. It also tells you a little bit about the company. It tells you all the different aspects of who we are. And on top of that, you get the DVD, and that backs you up with all of the actual how-tos, visually, actually things like how to roll a head pin, how to tie a knot your elastic. All of those things are shown within the DVD, so you get that free of charge with your first purchase with us. The DVD itself is an hour long, so that's an hour long of tutorials. It shows you how-tos and also how not tos. It's simple as that. It's pretty much as a perfect guide to how to get started into jewellery making, and that comes, as I say, totally free of charge with your first purchase with us. And if you start to consider that you've got all of the ingredients here to make at least 9 pieces of jewellery, and many of the pieces that Sheila's made are very heavy in terms of the gemstones. So actually, if you think 9, 10 kind of pieces of jewellery for $24.95, that's a lot of jewellery to get for a very small price tag. So lots and lots to be had. If you want to give it a go, why not? And just remind you that if you are going to get that gorgeous kit, you do need a tool kit. If you're just getting started, your tool kit comes in at just £9.95 as a get started tool kit, and that gives you all of the tools of the trade, everything you need: round nose pliers, flat nose rise, wire cutters, everything that you've seen Sheila work with, actually you will get in that tool kit. And as I say, that's less than £10, so £24.95, £9.95 for the tools. So that's what, £35? Perfect. Talking of perfect, what a perfect match. Ah, what a perfect match. To go with this kit, you have got, Kim, it's like you thought about this. She said, don't tell anybody. Don't, it hurts. Actually, we do need to give a little bit of positive vibes right now. Our gorgeous Kim has got an abscess on her tooth. And anybody who's had an abscess on the tooth is right now going, oh no, because you know the pain, you know the intensity, and you know how horrible you feel. And she's still here producing. Can we all, right, we need to give, listen, 5 seconds, positive vibes. I always think it works. Ready? 5 seconds, positive vibes to the abscess on the tooth. Ready? Go. Positive vibes. Got it. We've given you the vibes. We're giving you the vibes. Did it help? It has helped. She said she's cured. That's not that kind of program. Silver Stash It Showcase is what you're tuning into. And our gorgeous Kim has put her mind to this, and she is giving you a perfect add it to your order 3-strand pack to go with that beautiful kit we've just brought you. I mean, obviously, you had all the frosted colours, you had all the turquoises, the creams from your pearls, and now you've got exactly that matched in your amazing magnesite. A beautiful complement of your rondelles, 5x3, 8x5 and 12x7 millimeter. How about this? Over 700 carats of genuine gemstones in a 3-strand pack. It's gonna go a long, long way. I don't know whether, like, part of me thinks that the first kit that we've just seen was very frosty, wasn't it? It felt very wintry. And in some ways, because this matches, I wonder if, you know, you do think about the, part of me just goes, this feels like quite holiday-ish, doesn't it? Maybe that's me just thinking I need to book a holiday. I'm not sure. But either way, for me, it gives a nice identity of knowing that whatever colour or whatever gemstone you're getting, it could work with all seasons, couldn't it? I mean, if you're thinking about wearing all of your autumnal browns and, you know, your chocolate colours, those turquoises are just going to dazzle against those rich colours. And then add that cream in it. And again, it's just adding that mocha flavouring or that creamy quality to your jewellery. You've got plenty of potential from this 3-strand bundle. It's going to go a long, long way. Rondelle Delight, it's called, and it's 3-strand pack of your magnesite. And I tell you what, you are going to rather like what we're about to do, because we are bringing you all 3 strands. That's 3 strands for 1 price tag. And I don't think you'll be prepared for this. 3 strands for less than £3 a piece. Less than £3 a piece for your magnesite. It's all about deals like this one that you can't afford to miss out on, really. And that's why we give you a postage and packing for the whole day of just £2.95. So you can buy once, you can buy 5 times, 10 times, 20 times. It doesn't matter how many times you add. You can just pay £2.95 once and keep on adding. And I tell you what, there's going to be plenty of deals coming your way within today's show. And of course, let's not forget the late show tonight, 5 5 till 9 this evening. Plenty more treats for you to keep on adding to your order. I think it's the lovely Sarah joining you this evening, so lots of deals to be had for the whole day for £2.95. Once you got started, you're going to keep on adding, and of course, with it being a silver showcase, we are talking about plenty of deals that you will want to multi-buy on. And in fact, part of us thought today, when Kim and I were discussing it, part of us feels like today is a real good winding up towards our trade show on Tuesday. It feels like it's really got that cranking up style about it. I mean, I know we've got lots going on for the rest of the week, heading into Monday. Have you heard about Monday's show? Oh yeah, Monday Madness, Mad Hatter's Tea Party. The good news is that I've got all of your costumes ready to go. Yes, we're going to have Monday Madness Mad Hatter's Tea Party with myself and Gemma Crow, and we are going to be absolutely mad. And it's going to be a perfect way to introduce you to the trade show. The trade show on Tuesday. So Monday and Tuesday, they're going to be big shows. As I say, I've got Gemma joining me on Monday. We're going to have really loads of fun, bit of a dressing up day. You know, like we like doing that kind of thing. And then on Tuesday, we've got the gorgeous Mark, and it's going to be trade show. So lots to look forward to before the end of this month out. £8.95. That's a really good flavour of some of the deals that we can offer you for low prices, good quantities and qualities of gemstones for that restricted price tag. Let's go and let's move on to oh, shall we stick with colour? Shall we have a bit of colour? Oh yeah. Now that is colour pop. But we're adding in sterling silver. Yes, it is your silver stash it showcase. So what are we adding? Sterling silver. Take a look at this. Whoa, that's a lot, isn't it? Oh, they're like disco balls. D-I-S-C-O. Oh, ha, ha, ha. D-I-S-C-o. Ha, ha, ha. I said D, give us an I, give it an S-C-O, oh yeah. Can you tell I'm building up towards my Friday night? If you live in Durham area, don't go out on Friday night, because I'll be there and you'll know it, because I'll be the one going, D-I-S. I prepared my sister for absolute carnage on the dance floor, because once I have music, I dance. I don't talk, I literally just dance the whole time. So I warned my sister, and it's my friend Catherine's birthday, so she'll be dancing anyway. So yes, this is my disco ball effect as we got into the groove, and yeah, I have got that disco groove of these beautiful sterling silver. Now, unfortunately, we're already into limited stock on this. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have enough to finish the end of this show with. So if you want to join me, you need to be fairly sharpish on these silver deals. It feels like everybody's there, ready to treat themselves, and I think the best thing is that sterling silver is really adding a luxury edge for all of your Christmas events, aren't they? I mean, if you're working and building up towards your Christmas fairs, perhaps you're also working towards Christmas gifts. You know, you're not selling jewellery, you're just making it for gifts for friends. Or you know what, you don't do either and you're just making jewellery for yourself. Sterling silver is really going to make a difference. So you are getting here a feature of your lovely disco balls of sterling silver, and then on top of that you're getting 2 lots of magnesite. Look at those colours. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it when colour comes like this, because it's not trying to be delicate. It's not trying to be, you know, pastels or gentle. It is there. Boom. And that's what I love about this, is that you're gonna have that real boom boom, shake the room. Oh, I'm there. Boom boom, shake the room. I said boom boom, shake the room. Can you remember boom boom, aka laka laka boom, boom boom, aka laka boom boom? I don't know who sang that song.
No, I don't.
Oh, what about boom shakalaka, made it wind on the way? Oh, I said the whiny tom, boom shakalaka. I said. That was obviously my impression of Shaggy. I I was trying to do is, that's, again, I think it was back to New York, wasn't it? Back to me dodgy accent. You really have got that real impact from this bundle. You've got your sterling silver disco balls, then you've got your 2 strands of your magnesite, the bright yellows and your neon pinks. Put them together and you are going to get something very exciting. And even more exciting is that you're getting it all, including sterling silver, for $7.95. So what? That's sterling silver. That is sterling silver as well. Can I ask, do we have one more song with a boom boom? Because we've had Boom Boom Shake the Room, we've had Boom Shakala. I feel like we need the 3. Oh, boom boom boom, let me hear you say way-oh, hey-oh, say boom boom boom. I don't know why I did a chicken dance there. I literally went into a chicken dance. Oh, nothing like a bit of that type of song, eh? I know. Anyway, where did that come from?
Oh, no idea.
Me neither. When I woke up this morning, I didn't know I was going to be going boom, boom, boom. Yeah. When my son woke me up at 2:15 this morning, I tell you what, he was going to be shaking the room now, wasn't he? I was like that. Lad, back to bed. Mummy, can't find my pig light. Do we need to find the pig light at 2:15 in the morning, my child? Do we? I know, but it's quite cool because when you squeeze the pig, it goes like this, and then the pig comes.
Enough to wake you up
Exactly, exactly. Like this. Oh, lovely. Moving on, £7.95. If you want to join us, now's the time to do so. This is your silver showcase, and this is just how we do silver here on Jewellery Maker. We give you quality, we give you luxury with the gemstones, and we finish it off with sterling silver for just £7.95. I quite like this pointer kind of thing. I think I could be a teacher with a pointer.
You'd have to brush up on your maths though.
I'd be much better at maths, English, any kind of studying. That's imagine, £7.95. I actually did go to my daughter's maths class the other day because it had like a go to school and learn with their kids thing.
You didn't have a problem again because you had it, didn't you, last year?
1 to 100. Then my daughter's 5 and she's only literally just turned 5, so she's the youngest in her class. You had to count 1 to 100, and then 100 backwards to 1. I was like,
gosh, that's a
what? I was like, 100?
No.
99. They were all going, 99, 98. I was like, wow, that's impressive, isn't it? Yeah. What's also impressive is our early bird as well. Did you see that link? Did you see that link? I know I might have been away, but I tell you what, seamless links. Recap that we've got for you is our amazing early bird offer. It's sterling silver again, because this is our silver stash it showcase. Now you have got here 20 in total. Now that's 10 rose gold sterling silver findings. That's 10 pairs, should I say, 10 pairs of your shepherd hooks, all for one price tag. And it's an absolute steal of a deal, £7.95. I think one of the best things is that this is an exclusive day deal. Maybe it could be called the daily deal. Maybe we should do a daily deal. That's a good idea. Did you like that, Kim? We're going to have a daily deal from now on, aren't we? Did you say that? Like a light bulb moment. Maybe I do need to be off for just a little bit longer, just so I can have those light bulb moments. Oh, I've just taken that out of shot. Maybe I shouldn't be away that much. So sterling silver is what you've got. This is your daily deal, effectively, isn't it? Because it's £7.95, but as a price/price offer, it should be £9.95, but just for today, it's £7.95. It's your early bird deal, and it's already flying out. We've only got limited stock of these kind of deals, but what we've got is yours for the taking. Make the most of it while we've got it. It's time for the Wall of Fame.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Would you like to try a new hobby? Then why not give us a call on 0800 644 655 and we'll send you a free copy of our DVD and booklet to help you get started. You don't even need to make an order. Get involved with Jewellery Maker.
The Wall of Fame is where we get to really appreciate your creativity and see, you know, what journey you've been taking with the ingredients that we're offering you. And of course, the nice thing is on Wednesdays today, it's the draw. Yes, it means that if you have entered, if you've sent us anything, you might not have seen yourself on the Wall of Fame because unfortunately we can't fit everybody's in on the Wall of Fame, but you will automatically be entered into our prize draw where you get either £50 or £100 credited to your Jewellery Maker account if your number is pulled out of the hat, and that happens probably about 2 hours time, something like that. Right then, let's go straight to Suzanne, and Suzanne is on the Wirral, and she says, fab shows as usual, lots of bargains and beautiful presenters and designers. My entry this week is made with Labradorite teeth and I think blue lacy gate nuggets, brackets not sure. It's either that or it's chalcedony. The light catches the colours wonderfully. Good luck to all on Wednesday's draw, and that's Suzanne. Thank you, Suzanne, and good luck to you. And yes, I would probably suggest it's more than likely chalcedony just because there's a little bit more of an internal glow, but it's hard to tell on the photograph. So you're right, it's one or the other.
And this is number 200, which is a lovely wire work pendant, which is lovely, and that comes from Jill Greenaway in Briley Hill.
Amazing wire work.
Hi Jill, it's gorgeous, absolutely. After watching the masterclass by Laura last week, I couldn't wait for my Botswana agate kit to arrive. I was really pleased with the stones as they are so beautifully banded. This pendant is what I made. I hope you like it. More masterclasses, please. Love to all, from Jill. Well done, Jill.
And
that's
I think
gorgeous,
I'm right in saying
lovely.
that the next kit that we have has got 0.6 and 0.4 wire, so that might be, if you like that kind of design, you know, with the weaving and that might be something that you could challenge yourself with, you know, with the next kit. Keep watching. Oh, Marky's been inspiring people. Who's this? Helen Steeples in Barnsley. She says, this is a wrap-around bracelet inspired by the amazing Mark, of course. It is made with mookaite and leather cord, all from JM. Bless you, Helen, and gorgeous. See, these are the kinds of pieces that you just know would sell on a stall, aren't they? You know, when you see that.
See Jack, now he's 12. I mean, he loves all of these.
I bet he would love that.
He loves them, yeah.
Jack's your
my grandson, yeah, and he's 12 and he's into all of these, you know.
Yeah, it's really funky, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's quite a nice gift for my nephew, Jack, actually.
There you go, Christmas, there you go.
Actually, that's a really good idea, and the colours as well.
Yeah. Now, this is number 202. Now, it's lovely to see some sari silk come in, this is absolutely beautiful.
That is lovely.
And this is number 202, and it's
Beautiful.
From
Mary.
And Mary says, hi JM, it's been ages since I have sent a Wall of Fame entry. I wanted to show you my new sari silk, my new love sari silk. Here is my Kumahimo necklace, which is done, I think she's done that section on the Kumahimo, and hand twisted roses, embellished with faceted lavender amethyst from a recycled bracelet and some mop buttons. It took a little while, but it's so light and comfy to wear. I hope you like it.
I think it's amazing.
And I would think they would rinse through if you wanted to. I haven't tried that yet, but the sari silk, I'm so glad to see that. That's lovely.
Sari silk's gorgeous, and we do have a special deal coming your way. Beginning of next week, we are going to do some new sari silks, and I think we've got new felt as well next week. So keep an eye out on that.
Well done.
Yes. So yeah, sari silk. I know that's going to be very, very popular. Certainly when you see jewellery like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing,
gorgeous.
Isn't it? And we're going lovely, simple style here with Jo. She says, here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. The set is made from ametrine, centre drilled faceted beads and kyanite you did recently. Purple beading thread and silver findings. Made the necklace to show people at work what sort of thing I make. One of the girls has bought the set from me for a Christmas present, brackets my first ever sale, but might need to sell a few more to pay my mortgage off. Oh, well done, Jo.
Just a few.
It's just about the fun though, isn't it? It's about the pleasure of being able to make something that you know you're so proud of, and then you know the potential of just being able to give somebody else the gift of a lovely handmade piece of jewellery.
And the achievement that you've made it and somebody really loves it and wants to have it, isn't it? You know,
well done to you, very well done. And you're in 203. Plenty more to look forward to. Now, talking about looking forward to, take a look at this. We have got for you an absolute treat and a half. 3 strands of pearls, and the luxury of those pearls are endless. And that's the nice thing about pearls, timeless, endless qualities. And one of the beautiful things about making jewelry is that you, obviously you can make a piece, wear it, and then break it down. And one of the wonderful things about pearls is they're so versatile that they'll go with every kind of styling and every type of inspiration that you've got. So really got great opportunity coming your way. Yes, it's an opportunity coming your way. 3 strands. You liking that?
Another word.
Another word
to
for the
add.
dictionary.
I'm going to have a piece of paper with me all the time now,
and
write down all the words we use.
Oh, I found a new word today. Ineffable.
Oh.
Ineffable. Ineffable means that you can't find the word that is
to describe.
To describe.
Ineffable. Oh, I must remember
amazing.
that.
So something's like awesome and amazing, but you can't describe it because it's so awesome and amazing. It's ineffable. So
I hope Steve's not watching because I can catch him out with that.
Yes, ineffable. Ineffable pearls coming up straight after the break. So we did that.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Welcome back, and it's lovely to have your company here on Jewellery Maker with myself, Vicki, and the gorgeous Sheila. Inspiring us today, we have got for you sterling silver showcase. Yes, we've decided to drop the stash it when I'm saying it just on a non. She's made the call as producer that it's just too dangerous for me to say silver stash it showcase. So we've decided to just drop the stash it for now, because we know that that's just too close for somebody as inept as me. So it's just silver showcase that we've got for you, and it is going to be another sterling silver offer. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 3 toggle clasps. Now, the nicest thing about toggle clasps like this is that they really do make an incredible impact to the finish of your jewellery. They really do give you that luxury edge, that centerpiece finish. You know, I think always when you work with genuine gemstones, you're already going to have something that's very startling and exciting and different. But the best part about this is that by finishing with quality of toggle clasps of sterling silver, you really are just giving the cherry cherry on top of the cake. It's that final finish. You know, you can have a lovely Bakewell tart, but if it doesn't have the glacier cherry on top, it's not quite the tart that it should be. And that's the thing about your jewellery. If you're working with genuine gemstones, you should be working with something like this for sterling silver to get that little cherry on top. Having said that, for me, always give the cherry away. Don't like the cherry myself. However, I wouldn't have a Bakewell tart without it. Then you've got not just 1, 2, 3 sterling silver clasps here. That's 3 lots, 3 of your hoops, 3 of your T-bars, and I guess in some ways that therefore means that you could do, as we suggested earlier on, is have your sterling silver toggle clasp as you want for maybe a bracelet or a neckline piece, but then what you could do is use these as variant findings. For example, maybe using this as a frame. You could drop a little gemstone, maybe a lovely tanzanite. What about dropping the tanzanite in the center? Ooh, because the thing is if you're going to frame tanzanite, you've got to frame it with silver, haven't you? I mean, that would be amazing if you could create a look like that. And I guess in some ways that could be a pair of drop earrings. Then you could have, as we were talking about earlier on, these could be part of your shepherd hooks. Shepherd hooks, Vicky, what are you talking about? Toggle clasp, no. Cufflinks.
You've got it. 3rd time lucky. There you go. It's having to watch what you say now, you see.
I'm literally just I put a total bar on myself from saying anything wrong. You have got loads of different permutations. I think the nicest thing about jewellery making is that there are no boundaries. You know, although these toggle clasps are designed to be a toggle clasp, the best thing about them is that actually you don't have to just use them as toggle clasps. And I think some of the most exciting jewellery is often when we think outside of the box from findings like this and end up with really different and unique results. And that's what we've got to remind ourselves of. These are just the beginning and the finishings in some ways to your jewellery. They're the beginning of inspiration and they're the perfect finish to the look of your jewellery. Now previously these have been seen at £9.95. That's 3 pairs, 3 clasps for £9.95. So that's your price tag, perhaps the price you should be paying, but it's not the price you know you're paying today, because this is your silver Stash It Showcase. One offer, £9.95 was the price tag, but not for long. £9.95 drops 3. The hearts, we had 2 for £7.95. Now we've got 3 toggle clasps for £7.95. Now what does that work out? 3 into 8, 369. So that works out at £2 and 70 something pence. 65 pence. I was close. £2.65 for each one of these sterling silver clasps. Now this is a little bit of information that might be interesting to you. You're getting around about a gram of silver per clasp. Around about a gram. In total you're getting pretty much 3 grams, so you're getting pretty much a gram per sterling silver clasp. It's a deal. It is certainly a deal. And when you start, the nice thing about it is that you know that they're going to be sturdy. You know that you've got that durability. You know you've got that strength. I mean, absolutely magnificent. I mean, maybe you're going to use these as pendants. Maybe the actual, the round is going to be a centerpiece to the neckline. Oh, with matching earrings. Oh, look, there's an idea. There's your pendant. And then here are your matching earrings. And then you've got obviously a perfect cufflink offer. And then actually maybe this is where you go, right, what am I going to do here? What am I going to think here? What could I do? Something different. I say, well, you, I'm sure without doubt, have got much more creativity in you than I have. But even I'm thinking of that, I'm going, oh well, you could make a nice, maybe a cascade effect. You know the design that that Sheila created with the she likes to be known as bleu sometimes. But Sheila, when you think about that lovely tassel effect that you created with the cord,
yeah,
you could actually do that on something like this, couldn't you? That could be the pendant.
You could, yeah, if you got, absolutely, yeah.
On sterling silver.
Those are very, very, I mean, both of those, the clasp and the sort of toggle, you can actually use for, you can turn them upside down, you can hang chain from them, you can put them on with attach the sort of circular section with a jump ring. That they are.
There's lots of derivatives, isn't there?
Multifunctional,
And that's the nice thing, as I say, with me. When I first started working in the jewelry industry, I worked with jewelry that was pre-made. You know, that's where my history is. And I started with this company about 9 years ago, probably a bit longer than that now, actually. But either way, what I found is that I love that jewelry's made for me. But when I've come over to Jewellery Maker, what I adore even more is that what you've been given is something that's been designed for purpose as a toggle clasp. But actually that's not where the boundaries are, because there are no boundaries with toggle clasps. There are no boundaries on what you're actually going to do, because it's your jewelry and you can choose. You can make it into a pair of earrings, you could make one of these into a pendant, you could use those as cufflinks. The choice is yours. There is no boundary, whereas when jewelry's been made for you, you're pretty much just stuck into that structure of, well, this is the jewelry and this is what you're buying and you can't do anything with it. With us, the nicest part about it is the choice is yours. You have the options, you've got the opportunity. You might go, but Vic, I just want them to be toggle clasps. Fair dues. But actually, there's so many more derivatives that you could come up with if you wanted to as well. So that's the nice thing about it. Right then, we are bringing you a little bit of a treat here, because these are super funky, and I mean seriously funky. Whether these are going to be individual pendants or whether you're going to go with a single solitaire for the hand, you have got real impact to each one of these gemstones. Now then, shall we learn a little bit of something new? Let's learn something new. In the jewelry industry, there are certain parts of the shape of a gemstone that have names, and if you go into the jewelry industry, and if you even went into a jeweller's shop and said, that's a pretty heart, that's great, but if you then said, what a beautiful cleft, aha, or what a great lobe there is, aha, wouldn't that make, right, so the cleft is the little drop here, this is your cleft, right, straight down into the center, the bit that makes the heart shape, that's your cleft. Then as you're coming round, this bulbous area here is called the lobe of the gem. Then coming around to the widest point, now obviously the widest point of a faceted gemstone is called the girdle, but the widest point of a heart shape is called the belly. Then as we're heading down and you're coming towards this tip, anything that heads towards a tip as it starts to cut in is called the wing. And then the very tip of the point, well, of course, the point of a gemstone that's faceted is called the coulee, but the tip of a heart is called the point. So you've got the cleft, you've got the cleft, you've got the lobe, you've got the belly, you've got the wing, and you've got the point, and that's all one, and that's it. And those are the kind of things that make you stand out, that you know what you're talking about. You know, if you ever said to somebody, what a beautiful heart shape, it's heart, not just a heart actually, it's got so many lots of difference, it's even got a lobe. You've got it all here. Oh, there's a point to the heart. Oh, that's nice.
I know a new word as well.
Oh, you know
I do.
A new
Ineffable.
word. Ineffable.
I remembered.
Sheila, you're on form.
I tell you what, the brain cells are working today.
Aren't they just?
Yeah.
It's dangerous. I don't know what's going to happen today, but something momentous is going to happen, because both Sheila and I are doing thinking today.
Oh, absolutely.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 individual hearts. And as I say, what solitaire pendants, solitaire rings, perhaps you're going to go for a single solitaire earring drop, whichever the perspective on these, it's going to be something really, really funky. I mean, actually, in some ways, you might want to make some nice like feature cufflinks with a white shirt like this. Just add in the cufflink, and wouldn't that really make a difference to something that would be standard, you know, standard button? Or alternatively, you could almost custom design not just your jewelry, but custom design your clothes with gemstones like this. It'd be quite funky, wouldn't it? How many did I say you had? 16 on this strand. Let's say the average is 16, because every strand will be different. But if we say 16, how about each one of these is going to cost you just over 50p each? Like it? So with 55 pence, it must be 55 pence in your hand right now, you could actually create so much more of a feature piece of jewellery than you could possibly get from 55 pence in the jewellery industry. If you went to a jeweller's store, what would you get for 55p? Actually, I don't think you'd get anything in a jeweller's store right now for 55 pence. I don't even think they'd give you a carrier bag. And then the thing is that then when you go into the accessory shops, you know, you're working with synthetics, mass-produced plastics and glass. Why would you pay 55 pence? Well, you probably wouldn't even go. Genuinely, if you went into an accessory shop, not even a jeweller's store, but an accessory shop with 55p, what do you come out with? Exactly, I can't even think. I'm really trying to rack my brains. What do you actually get? Because I think that probably the lowest price point in somewhere like an accessory shop is probably £1. So for £2, you could actually make a pair of drop earrings, really, couldn't you? It's all with the thinking, all with the thinking of making your money go further. It's about what can you get out of one piece of gemstone. 16 solitaire rings is the result, actually. 16 feature pieces. And yours for the taking? The £8.95 for that one strand. It is a limited stock strand, and it is going to be a real treat and a half. Moving on to a brand new deal. Now then, let's have a look. Where are we? Let's have a look. Where is it? Ah. 1, 2, 3 strands of your snowflake obsidian. Now this is a very interesting stone because the print and the pattern is really unique to it. Now you know how we just had as part of Sheila's challenge that beautiful banded strand of agate, and it was just such an amazing pattern and print, and that forms from compressions and layering of the stone in the Earth's crust. This gemstone, actually, its print and its pattern, it comes from a totally different perspective. This is standardly a stone that has formed under volcanic ash. So the obsidian itself has been heated by the volcanic activity, and as the volcano has erupted, standardly what happens, obviously the ash is exuding out of the volcano, and as it comes out and back down again, where does it land? On the heated obsidian, and that's where the print comes from. It's actually the ash that forms on top of the gemstone to create this individual print. Isn't that something different? Isn't that something unique for your gem collection? And you really have got something that gives a flavour of it's almost a talking point, isn't it? You know, every single one will be different because the ash as it started to fall is formed and in a totally unique way. Now you have here your Snowstorm Snowflake Obsidian 3-strand pack, and you really are going to get so many different unique formations on each strand. That's very exciting to think of all the different permutations of jewellery that you'll be able to create from just this 3-strand offer. So let's see what we can do. You're going to have to get involved pretty quickly on this one because we don't have a huge quantity to go about. It's going to be a first come first serve for 3 strands because I don't think you'll expect this price tag. 3 strands, £9.95. That's working out at each strand being £3.32 each. £3.32 each. And working it alongside the hearts, well, wouldn't that just add another dynamic altogether? That really does work well, doesn't it? That really does work very, very well. If you want to join us on, and you've perhaps already got the hearts and you like the add it to the order of the 3 strands, of course, don't forget it's 1 postage and packing for the whole day, so you can add as many times as you like on that £2.95 standard delivery charge for the whole day. So in principle, see this, see another 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 pieces of jewellery making potential, and you keep purchasing and you just keep on adding to your order. It doesn't matter how heavy it is, it doesn't matter how big the parcel is, it's 1 P&P of £2.95. One of the reasons I think many people shop from us is because of that potential, because quite simply we give you so many different offers within the show. Of course, this is the live show, and then we go on repeat, and then on top of that you've got the late show from 5 till 9, and you've got many chances. Of course, you could join us on our website, where our website website offers you so many different alternatives of getting started into jewellery and then advancing. Your jewellery making can be advanced by DVDs, it could be advanced by us offering you something like this. We've got soutache coming up in the next kit. Soutache, it might be something that you've never even thought about challenging yourself with, but actually you get the soutache thread and you think to yourself, why not give it a go? Go on our website, you'll learn how to do it, you'll then learn all of the ingredients that you need, and that's just how it is. You know, our website is an amazing way to add to your jewellery making journey. www.jewellerymaker.com is where you can join us. £9.95 there. Congratulations if you got that one. Straight on we go. And oh, this is big. Wowzers. Oh my giddy aunt. Wow. Well, to my expectation, this is going to be another sellout today. I've just been told the saving you're about to make, and this is definitely... Jewellery makers are one thing, and I will absolutely say to you, I have not met one jewellery maker who is not very clever with their money, because if you're jewellery making, you understand the principles of looking after your money, because you could go and buy a piece of jewellery and pay for a pearl necklace, you could pay £100+, or you could come to the likes of us and you could be paying, well, a lot less. I do believe that jewellery makers are very savvy, and if you're a savvy buyer, you will be purchasing this. No hesitation. I've got no doubt if you know your pricing and you know what you like, you are going to love what we're about to do for you here. A combination of your amethyst and citrine. This is a 5-strand bundle, 5 strands, where you're getting size, you're getting spectrum of colour shades, you've got, of course, tones and textures, and then you've got the dynamic of richness and intensity to the colouring. And one of the biggest questions about, certainly with amethyst, is what is the perfect shade of amethyst? Do you know what? There isn't a perfect answer. There isn't a perfect shade, because everybody looks for something different in their amethyst. Some people prefer the lighter, more delicate lavender tones. Others prefer the richer, full-bodied colour, you know, that real velvety tone. There is no right and there is no wrong. And again, that's the wonderful thing about genuine gemstones. It's just how your eye appeals to what colouring, what is right for you, what is right for you. It's not generally, it's not always going to be right for everyone else. But the lovely thing about it is that you're making jewellery without a compromise, because you're finding what's perfect for you. And I think you've got a full spectrum here, from the richer tones to the lighter tones. So whatever your thought process of whether you're going to make jewellery with the darker shades, you know, much more intense shades, or whether you're going to go for those lighter tones, whichever way it's going to be, you're going to pretty much find it within this bundle. It's a 5-strand pack. It's amethyst and citrine. I have to say, one of these strands has certainly got some of the qualities that I'd associate to ametrine, where you've got a little bit of the amethyst and a little bit of the citrine coming together as well, which is interesting. And you've got it all together. That strand of citrine is huge, you know. That's massive. That's 700 carats within those nuggets. And the size of each one of those ranges from 21 by 17 to 28 by 18. Not small at all. I mean, really quite impressive sizing. Double strand of your smaller nuggets, plus then a further 2 strands of amethyst, and you've got your 2 strands of citrine. 5 in total. You could be pedantic and say 6 as you are getting a double strand, but either way, whichever way you're going to do it, you're getting it special. One offer, one chance, and go for it. How about this? All yours. That works out at less than £3 a strand, doesn't it? 15. It does. Less than £3 a strand. In fact, Kim says, go on then, let's just be specific, Vix. £2.99 a strand. Can I? Whoa. 700 carats of citrine, November's birthstone. Anybody who's doing Christmas presents, but forget Christmas presents, get yourself into November. Who's November's birthstone? My dad is going to be November. My Uncle Ken is a November birthstone. Well, he's not quite my brother. What is he? My cousin-in-law. When it's your cousin, and then they're married to the person, is that cousin-in-law?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. That's as close.
Does that sound right?
Yeah.
cousin's husband. Must be cousin-in-law,
Yeah.
mustn't it? Must be. It's his birthday as well. £14.95. Think of the birthdays. November's birthstone job is well and truly ticked because we don't just have one, but we have 2 lots for you there. Golden qualities for £14.95. That's actually, forget the £14.95. Just that 700 carats there, £2.99. I've only said £2.99. 700 carats of citrine for £2.99. See what I mean? If you're a savvy buyer, if you're somebody who knows your pricing, who appreciates opportunity, you will not be anything other than flying in on this deal. There are queues on the lines. Please do be patient with us. We'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. Please do not hang up. If you hang up, we won't ring you back and you will miss out. But if you keep a phone in your hand, your call will be processed in strict rotation. £14.95 for 5. Could you call it 6? Yes, you could. 6 strands of amethyst and citrine. I almost said ametrine there, didn't I? Oh, hang on a minute. I went to put that in the wrong box. Right. Let's have a bit of fun. Let's have a little bit of fun. How about we do a little bit of fun by saying, I've got a kit coming your way right now. And anyone who makes the purchase of this kit will be instantly in the lucky dip draw. Ooh. What do you win in the lucky drip? There it goes again. The lucky dip draw. See, that's why they don't want me to say silver stash it showcase, because you just never know. Is it called a spoonerism, isn't it? The spoonerism. Like I always say, park.
Oh,
I cannot say, I can't,
Car
if
park.
I ever just, without thinking, I'll always say park. If I stop and think, then I'll get car park. But you know what? Poor body's no effect. So, what do you get in the lucky dip? The answer is this beautiful handmade piece of jewellery by our gorgeous Sheila. So one person, when they receive this kit, will not just receive the ingredients, but will also receive this very piece of jewellery as a wee surprise. It's just a wee surprise, just to make it funny. It's going to be joy. What was that? That was meant to be Scottish, but apparently that sounded like I was back in New York. Did a little bit of Welsh as well. That's me, bilingual. You have here this amazing piece of jewellery. It's going to be the lucky dip prize draw. So effectively, you buy this kit, and one of you, and we don't know who it's going to be, it literally is just at random, one of you will receive this piece of jewellery alongside it. How good is that? Just for a little bit of fun. So you need to make the purchase of this kit, don't you? Yes, you do. I have to highlight the tiger's eye, because I'm sure the moment you've looked at that piece of jewellery, the moment you've seen Sheila's creation, you've gone, oh, what gorgeous tiger's eye. Tiger's eye. And I love how Sheila's created like an orbit-like effect. Absolutely fantastic feature of tiger's eye. These are your 16mm. Sorry, I've got something in my eye. Whoa. It just looks like I'm winking at you now. All right, goodbye.
Do you want a tissue or something?
I probably did water. Yeah, that'll just do my tin down. Black eye with my mascara and all of that. Attractive for the rest of the show. Hopefully it'll go. 16mm tiger's eye. You have got here a fabulous. You've got ear? Oh, I'm back to Cornwall. I'm going to Cornwall now, aren't I? Is that Cornwall?
No, it is.
Is it? No idea. You've got here tiger's eye, and just beautiful qualities. Look at that cat's eye effect. Now this is a real phenomena that stands out from the crowd. This is a feature of pure luxury colouring. I think one of the finest things about stones like this is that you never know what they're going to display next. There is an optimum light source that you should try and see your gemstones in, and this sounds very specific, but it is a very specific. Gemstones are, if you want to get the very best out of your gemstones, the best optimum light source is midday facing north. Yes, that is the maximum. It's called the Kelvin scale, and the Kelvin scale is, it's almost it reads the temperature of light. No, that sounds silly, but that's what it does. And the Kelvin scale is, they say the optimum scale rating is 5,500 to 6,500, and that is optimum light noon, so midday facing the north, and that's when you'd get the very best out of your gems. We always say, don't just look at your gemstones in synthetic lighting. Don't just sit indoors, because actually your gemstones are going to respond so much more when you're out in daylight, in candlelight, when you're walking. That's the thing. That's the imagine if everybody, when they're you've got like an alarm clock, ding dong, ding dong, I need to face north now, darling. What does it look like? But that's the interesting thing about it is gemstones respond to natural light sources. So if you can, don't just look at your gemstones in synthetic lighting, try and expose them to different light sources, because that's when you'll really get the true effect and the quality of your stones. And these are quality, absolutely magnificent, almost like holographic. I tell you what, if I hold this out, do you reckon we could just get one close-up of one of them just to show you what I mean by holographic? Can you see how from one direction it's almost a pitch dark brown, isn't it? Really chocolate brown, but watch this, just as I move it, and I'm hardly moving it, just look at this. Internally, the light is catching on elongated. Now normally what happens is that you get little internal inclusions, and the inclusions in the crystal structure are extending this way. Actually, they're probably extending that way when I look at this. So they're extending, elongating, and as they do, the light hits into the stone and splits. And as it splits, it creates this beautiful chatoyancy, which, as you can see there, creates holographic-like qualities. Absolutely amazing. Thomas says he wants some kind of diagram next time for me to show how the light. I shall do that. That is a challenge I will absolutely rise to. I will guarantee that for Tom alone, just for Tom, my director, I will do at some point a diagram to show how the light hits and how it sits and splits. Sits and splits. Back to gymnastics. We have got for you in the Wild Jewellery Kit. Now this strand alone is £11.95, right? Bear that in mind when I'm about to give you lots and lots more ingredients, and then remind yourself of the price tag. So this kit, £11.95 for that one strand, and so much more, because you're getting colours coming at you, you've got textures and dynamic coming at you, you've got breathtaking shades of your oranges and those lovely sheen, those frosted finish of your shell pearl as well. So then on top of that, we're going to add in 2 lots of wire. Now this is your 0.6 and your 0.4 mil gauge. It's your gold coloured wire, and you're getting 10 meters of each, so that's 20 meters of wire. Don't forget, I've just said that the Tiger's Eye alone is £11.95. Everything else that I'm going to give you for less than £10. Everything I'm showing you now, I'm giving you for less than £10. That includes your beading thread, those lovely bronze colours of your beading thread, monofilament and elastic. And talking of bronze, you're also going to get all of your findings as well. And your findings include the likes of toggle clasps and shepherd hooks, jump rings, and things like, you know, cord endings, extended cord endings, which make life really easy when you're finishing off your jewellery. All of these come as part of your kit. So it's 98 pieces of your antique bronze copper findings. All of this, and I've said, is going to be less than £10. But how much less than £10? Remind ourselves that you are getting a strand of 16mm tiger's eye, which on our website right now is £11.95. And I think, to be honest, for that size, that's a tremendous price tag. I wouldn't have been surprised at all if it had been over £15. To me, £11.95 is a low price tag for such size and quality of tiger's eye. But if you've got a deal, you've got a deal. So let's just bear in mind that's £11.95, but when you're getting everything else, 20 meters of wire, all your threads, 2 further strands of gemstones, and all your findings, you're getting all together this kit for less than £20. Less than £20. And again, that means less than £8, isn't it? £8. £8 for everything else. That includes 20 meters of wire, the gemstones, the findings. The findings pack, isn't that £6.95? £5.95, is it? Low. £5.95. And then, of course, on top of everything else, just for a little bit of fun, you get entered into a lucky dip, which means one of you will get this fantastic necklace that Sheila has made along with your kit, just as an added bonus, just as an added treat. A little bit of fun, we've called it. And so with that in mind, if you want to join us, it's less than £20. And let's just take this over. Let's talk about, because I think one of the things that what you've done with this design is that you've really created like orbits.
Yeah, it's
to that gem.
It's a herringbone actually. Normally with the herringbone use a thinner wire, but I've used the thicker wire today because I'd run out of the other because I'd used that elsewhere. But it's I think that's on one of our tutorials on the website.
On the website,
I think.
yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's called the herringbone. It looks like a fish's eye. I always think of a fish's eye.
It's nice that I think of it like as an orbit.
Yeah.
You know, like what did we say that planet? Jupiter. Saturn. I always get it wrong. Always get it wrong. And the thing is that you just almost harnesses it.
Yes, it does. Yeah, and I don't think we've done it for a while, and I thought, oh, I haven't done that.
No, I have got a pair of earrings in, just to highlight that I do have a pair of earrings in that Sheila has made. They've
just got a little swirl on the bottom, which is another thing you can do with the larger gemstones. If you've got wire in it, just put a little swirl on the bottom.
And they're really simple and yet again effective.
Do, yeah.
And for somebody who's just getting started, I mean, that really is as simple as it gets, but actually you can see instantly how effective it is. So if you're looking at some of these pieces, because some of these pieces, you know, for somebody getting started, you go, oh my goodness me, there's no way I could do that. But actually some of these pieces like these are genuinely a simple procedure to get a beautiful result.
Absolutely, and because of the wire that's in this kit, you can actually do the swirl, pop the wire through your gemstone, make a basic loop at the top, and pop it onto your earring finding.
Absolutely.
And there you know, and it isn't complicated. And then you think, oh, I've done something different.
And something like that looks really difficult, but actually.
I wound it around my finger actually, and then squashed it, and then got a hold of it, and then wound it again. And it's a case of just building teasing and squashing and sort of and then I did all when you do sort of polymer clay and you're sort of rolling it into a ball with the palms of your hand. I actually, although it's a little bit rough, I did actually do that as well. So it's just another way of using the wire, isn't it?
Very Italian.
Yeah.
You
would pay a lot for that, wouldn't you?
You would. Yes, please. And then a bit of detail here with the wire work. Gorgeous intricacy of craftsmanship there. And you've gone for the weave, and then I've done a little bit of weave, and then I've done just some swirls around the outside. I actually did the section that's to the left of the screen, and that was just with some wire and wrapped it round the thick part of my round nose pliers. So I actually wrapped it round them, and then did another one. So I'd done about 5 or 6 altogether, and then just sat them and attached them to the tiger's eye. Brilliant. And how many pieces have you got together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, 10.
So 10. Oh my goodness me. 10 pieces of jewellery.
And I've still got a few bits left.
So that works out at what, £2 for each piece of jewellery that you've just looked at. £2. And less than actually.
I think it's got quite a rich sort of pre-Christmassy feel to it, hasn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, very glamorous. So what are you going to show us how to make?
Well, I thought maybe encasing the gemstone, the tiger's eye.
Oh, they're like the helter-skelter.
Where they're encased.
They're funky, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay, off we go then. Now these are done with just a piece of wire. I would say that's about 8 inches long. I'm really not very good with centimetres and all that stuff, so I'm still in inches. Maybe. And this you just start as you would with a swirl. So you get your round nose pliers, and because it's a larger gemstone, you would need to make it larger, the swirl.
Yeah.
So if you'd got a very small gemstone, or I don't know, 8, 10 mil, then you would probably do it from the tip there and make your swirl from the tip. We just straighten that up a bit, there we go. But because it's a bigger gemstone, then I'm taking it right to the end of my round nose pliers. So it's starting off with a bigger sort of centre section. Okay, and then get your flat nose pliers and then just keep swirling, holding, and I tend to push round when I'm swirling, so as you can see it's starting to go into its, and this is the case of the gemstone. This is what you will make it as large as you can, and then you will split it in half, and then you will pop the tiger's eye in between, and then you will finish encasing it at the bottom by taking it round an eye pin. I use eye pins for when you're encasing a gemstone because it allows you to do like a basic loop at the bottom of your eye pin to add some chain to it as well. I think which I did. Yes, I did with the ones to your left, didn't I?
Yeah,
so
chain.
I used an eye pin, which you've got a loop then ready for your top section, and then just make another one. And as you can see now, this is now sort of getting there now. I just need to do about twice that much, which I'll try and go a bit quicker now. I mean, obviously, if you've got, actually, I've got some here. These are quite wide. Obviously, if you've got wire that maybe just you want to be a bit more careful with it. So use your these are really lovely, the ones I'm using actually. And for doing swirls, it's ideal because they're very wide. You know, as you can see how wide they are. So nearly there now. And then when you actually get, the more swirls you have, the more encasement you'll have around your gemstone. So there we are. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to push up with my round nose pliers, which I'm going to do with these round nose pliers because they've got a tip on as well. And then just push your centre section up. So as you can see, it's now opening up. Keep pushing that, and then, as I used to say, the more sort of round sections you do, the more you'll have to put round your, I'll open that up there, pop that in the middle, and then what you do then, you then find your hole, your centre section there, and then push that up, and then you've still got some surplus there to actually carry on round. So once you've got your eye pin in, you put your eye pin in, and then loop the rest of this wire around your eye pin, and then just keep swirling it like so, and then the end of your eye pin that you're going to make your basic loop with will sit, and then once you've got that on, you can manipulate it a little bit more and take that hole right up to the top. So you've got a hole there, and then you put your eye pin in, and then that secures it, and then you can fiddle around with your
cage.
With your cage, yes.
Gorgeous.
And then it's
really simple
just
as well, isn't it?
But it is a case of teasing it and getting it to sit right. But you know, that's basically how you do it.
Now, as we've just realised that obviously you've got the potential to make a lot of jewellery from this one kit. So if you would like to join us, we have got limited availability, but of course stock available as we always will, to go around as much as possible. So please do make sure, if you do want to join us on this one, less than £20 for your In the Wild jewellery kit. I know, it's amazing price tag when you've got there those huge 16mm tiger's eye, plus you've got your frosted shell of your coffee colours. You've got also your shell pearl of your orange, and then you've got your 2 lots of your 0.6 and your 0.4 mil of 10 meters of your wire, plus, oh, we forgot to say the soutache cord.
Oh, the soutache. Oh, hang on. There's a necklace over there as well.
Oh,
I didn't get a
forgot
chance
to tell you about the
yeah, there's the
soutache cord.
soutache. If we could get that necklace, we can just sort of show, can't we? Yeah.
Soutache cord.
Hang on. Oh, yeah.
I can't believe that. How did we do that? Soutache cord. We forgot to tell you that there was soutache cord.
Yes, we did.
How did we
As
do
a little
that?
treat, there's a necklace over there as well. Amelia, thank you.
You're going to
darling,
get the
thank you.
soutache cord as well.
That's a little
genuinely.
extra.
Oh, silly me for forgetting that. I did mention it earlier, but that was much earlier on. And there you go. You could create looks like that with your soutache. Wow, I can't believe that's added into that for 1995.
Yeah.
And of course, you've got your lucky dip as well, and somebody will get that gorgeous necklace that Sheila has made. This one here, you will get that as a little surprise with your kit. It is just a lucky dip, but it's a bit of fun as well, so that'd be great. I'm sure somebody's going to be very excited by that. £19.95, and we're moving straight on, and we have got something that perhaps will be the perfect way to add to your kit, something perhaps that will add another dynamic, another texturing, and that is tiger's eye. And it's not just any kind of tiger's eye. It's going to be an absolute treat and a half. How about this? Beautiful leaves of tiger's eye. Ooh. And you have here your elongated marquise qualities of your tiger's eye. Golden hues, you've got your chocolates, your caramels, I mean every single quality. And we've already investigated the beauty of tiger's eye with the larger 16 mils, but then on top of that you've got these perfectly matching and really complementary shapes, and I think probably the right size to really identify the unique aspect of tiger's eye, because they have this extension. So when you've seen the rounds, you really see the holographic like quality, where I think with the elongation of the marquise you get much more of the chatoyancy, the cat's eye effect. It is a totally different look, and yet so very, very aesthetically rewarding. Lots and lots of potential from marquise top drilled stones like this, whether it's floral, whether it's vine-like shapes that you're going to create, or whether you're going to do something very different, tribal inspired even. Yours for the taking would go so nicely with both the last kit that you've just had, and on top of that, what about thinking about the challenge as well? You know, that challenge bundle with those beautiful marquise shapes, they would really complement, wouldn't they? So you've got the chance with tiger's eye to really go to town with this one strand. 90 carats in total, top drilled tiger's eye, one price tag only. Perfect add it to your order. It's just £7.95. £7.95. All of those for £7. Like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 individual marquee shape. Now you probably have heard people say this before, but it's probably the most important thing to know about marquise. The marquise shape is the most expensive shape to perform within the jewellery industry, give or take. The classic shapes, should I say. The classic shapes, this is the most expensive because you lose so much out of the rough. So you don't see a huge amount of gemstones in the marquise shape because it costs too much to perform, costs too much to create. And yet here we are giving you not just 1 or 2, but 20 in one strand for £7.95. Going to go a long, long way. And again, just thinking about that impact of just simple designs to getting ultimate rewarding beautiful jewellery. You don't have to have a huge skill base to create wow factor jewellery. Absolutely glorious. I mean, part of me might think that maybe you're going to work with that tiger's eye and even put it with some of the golden colours from the pearls that we have. But this beautiful shade of like gold, I'm going to call it golden hue, to the pearls. That looks nice, doesn't it? That would be gorgeous, wouldn't it? And actually, we do have some beautiful Keshi pearls coming up as well. So what about that? That's gorgeous as well, isn't it? So you really got some potential to get some very exciting jewellery from us today. If you've got those tiger's eye, keep watching. I've got the Keshi pearls coming up, and on top of that, the 3-strand pearl deal. Oh, and I don't want you to forget, we have got my presenter pick tiger's tanzanite, and it is a huge price slash. Not 5, not 10, not 15, but £20 off on this price tag. Be prepared. It's not going to hang around. Not a huge quantity, but what we have, we know is going to sell out. So gonna know without doubt it's going to be one of the big deals. It's my presenter's pick coming up later on. But in the meantime, let's go to the Wall of Fame.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Sue from East Yorkshire sends in her Wall of Fame entry, a set she made for her holidays. Pearls and findings are all from Jewellery Maker, and she loves the show. And that is definitely holiday jewellery.
Isn't it?
That's very similar to the colours that we had from our first kit today, turquoises and pearls, isn't it? Beautiful. 204
Lovely.
you are, Sue. Thank you very much for sharing.
This is number 205 with swirls on it.
Swirls.
And this is from Mandy. Mandy says, Dear Jewellery Maker, here is my first entry for the Wall of Fame.
Fab.
I am not at all famous, but can be a bit off the wall sometimes, so hope you will include me. I have been making jewellery for about 3 years and watching JM for 2.5 years, but haven't got around to sending an entry in until now. These earrings are made from 0.8 wire Larimar chips and made as a gift for someone. Would love to see some Larimar in something other than chips or nuggets, even though they would be a considered purchase. It will be well worth having them. Love the shows. It's great to see Lucy back, and love Mark Smith. We need more male guest designers. Lots of love. We know where you're going, Mandy.
206. I've got the lovely Jill from Bedfordshire, and she says, here is my first attempt at chainmail jewellery, my first submission to the Wall of Fame. And another newbie. She says 2 bracelets, one with the green and black jump rings and one with the green jump rings and some small glittery beads. I used jump rings from JM. I did run out of the jump rings, so I decided to make beaded bracelet child size. Hope you like them and hope I am lucky in the draw, as I obviously need more jump rings now. Love the show, demos, masterclasses and all the presenters. Keep up the great work. And that's the lovely Jill in Bedfordshire. Well, congratulations, Jill, and great idea just to make that a nice child size
Isn't it great
bracelet.
mixing all? Yeah, fabulous.
Really great
like
idea. 206 you are.
And this is number 207, and this is from Miriam. Miriam says...
Aycliffe. Aycliffe.
Oh, Aycliffe?
Yes, near where I live.
County Durham.
I drove past it about 20 past 4 this morning. I could have given you a wave, Miriam. In fact, I could have knocked you
had
up,
a cup
Miriam,
of tea
if you
and a piece
wanted.
of toast, couldn't you?
I was going to say, Miriam, how very dare you not be by the door, by the roadside, give me a cup of tea as I go past at 4 in the morning.
And Miriam says, hi folks, here is my Wall of Fame entry for this week. I made a gorgeous aquamarine pendant and earrings with sterling silver and labradorite. Also, sterling silver, and everything is from JM. Simple designs, but the stones speak for themselves. They do indeed.
Yes,
they're
they
very
definitely
lovely.
do.
Beautiful.
I have number 208, and it's Lizzie. She says, hello, I just thought I'd send in my recent commission. Not able to make much as I'm busy with my 8-month-old little boy. Congratulations, Lizzie. She says, this is a blue quartz and aquamarine set, all sterling silver findings from JM. I think I am slowly remembering how to make, brackets, depending on how much sleep I've managed. Oh, Lizzie, I remember. I do remember. In fact, Lizzie, I'd like to say it gets easier. Anyway, Lizzie, it does. It definitely does get better, I promise you. But 8 month little boy. We don't know his name, but congratulations to you. And I'm sure somewhere along the lines you'll get time when they leave for university, maybe 10 years. Moving on. We have lots.
Everybody
and
off now.
Everybody's like, We have. See, the thing is that I think it must be really strange that when at that boundary when your children, you'll know, when your kids leave, it must be a really weird feeling.
It's called the empty nest syndrome, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, it is strange, really strange. It's very quiet.
Oh, I bet it's really like you almost have to re-find yourself.
Yeah, you do. You have to start going out and about a bit more.
Yeah. Socialise with other people.
You know, we're only going once every
4 months.
You'll be going out all the time.
Well, I'll be like kind of boom, boom,
yeah,
every
gosh,
night.
it'll be dangerous, won't it?
Oh, yes, lethal. Lots
Never
still
mind,
to look forward. Yeah, Durham, here I come. Lots and lots still to look forward to here on the show, including my amazing presenter pick Tanzanite with that £20 saving. £20 saving. And we have 3 mega sterling silver stash it deals. They are big, and I mean really big save it deals. So if you're looking for sterling silver, ready for that pre-Christmas rush, be prepared. You're going to have your finger at the ready, get ready to dial or get ready to click, because it's going to be busy straight after the break.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmoat, Redditch, B989HF.
When opening a jump ring, always open north to south, as if you were opening a door. Never open the jump ring east to west, as you will find it difficult to keep the shape and it may weaken the jump ring.
Today I've been on the Wirework for Beginners course, and it's been really helpful to me. I've bought wire and I've bought tools and not really had the confidence to use it because I'd feel like I was wasting it. So to come along and be shown exactly what to do and have one-to-one tuition has been brilliant for me, and it's really given me the confidence to go ahead with my jewellery making.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Welcome back, and lovely to have your company here on Jewellery Maker with myself, Vicki, and the gorgeous Sheila joining us as well. We have for you lots of treats still to look forward to, including that amazing Tanzanite deal, including our incredible 3 strands of pearls, and lots more. And we've got a little bit of fun going on as well, just for fun. We have got for you the choice of which technique you'd like to see with our boutique collection today. Would you like to see technique A, which is this lovely wire wrapping detail, or alternatively, would you like to see technique B, which is this amazing feature of floral detailing? We have definitely got a leader at the moment. We definitely know which one so far would be winning. If you want to text in and you want to have your opinion, which technique do you want to see, you need to text in now. As I say, it's just for fun, and if you fancy saying hello to us today, we'd love to hear from you. Text in 60777. Make sure you start your text with JM Studio. radio, so you know that you're talking to us. Normal network charges do apply. Give us your name if you want to, or if you just want to text in what letter you would like, which technique you'd like to see, either A or B. Just text that in, and once Kim correlates all of the information, then we'll see that technique when we come to our boutique, which is not happening just yet, because I did promise you straight after the break I would be introducing to you 3 mega sterling silver saving deals, and you are certainly going to get mega saving deals right now. Don't ask me how on earth we do these prices, because the more you research the precious beauty that is sterling silver, the more it doesn't make sense. When you start to consider that something like sterling silver is only 73 parts per billion of the Earth's crust. I learned something new yesterday. Yes. Do you want to know a random fact? Do you want to know a random fact? There are only 118 elements in the whole world, right? Man has only found 118 elements, but the actual Earth is made up, 95% of it is made up of just 8. Just 8. I think that's a bit weird, isn't it? Well, it's not that weird, but it's just interesting. Can I name them? Yes, I can. But I'm not going to. Oxygen, silica, oh no, now I'm going to get the wrong. Oxygen, silica, anyway, moving on. Iron, magnesium, and more. And the rest. Right, we have got for you sterling silver lobster claw clasps. How about this? You're getting 2 lots. You're getting 10 in the gold finish, and you're getting your silver as well. Okay, so you're going to get 10 of each, 20 in total. Bear in mind that you will need to probably super buy these. That means buy not just 1 lot. You will be expected to buy multi-buy on these. You've got plenty to go around. Let me just pick that up again and show you the size of them. Perfect for anybody who's looking for simple, easy wear jewellery. Simple size, simple qualities. Oh dear me, what can we do on this price tag that gives you the chance to really get something special out of your jewellery? I tell you what, super sterling silver saver deal is what we've got for you. 20 lobster claw clasps, 10 in the gold finish, 10 in the silver finish. It's sterling silver all the way, and it's yours for the taking for $8.95. $8.95. I mean, in all honesty, you could change this up. You could be changing the clasps. What about you use these as like a charm bracelet, and instead of just having charms that attach to just one piece of jewellery, you can actually have them on lobster claw clasps, so that you can take them off, put them on a necklace, take them off and put them onto another. Thinking again today. My goodness me. We have got for you £8.95, 20 sterling silver clasps. An incredible deal there. What an opportunity. 0800 644 655. Join us at www.jewellerymaker.com. We don't mind how you do it. We just don't want you to miss out. 20 in total. That's the kind of deal that we're really impressed at, when you got so much to go so far for just so little. And really, when you consider that's effectively 20 pieces of jewellery, isn't it? That's 20 pieces of jewellery, because you might just use them as clasps, but you might, as I say, you might use them as clasps for your charms and make one fantastic charm bracelet by being able to add them off. 20 features of opportunity. That could be 20 Christmas presents, let's face it, 20 gifts for Christmas. You know, all you need to think is you know, you're beading on, you're threading on a simple amount of gemstones, and hey presto, you add in a sterling silver clasp. Job done. Job is done. £8.95. I tell you what, wouldn't it be good if you got that citrine? If you got the citrine and the amethyst bundle, you just rethreaded your citrine. She's just taken the mickey out of me, something chronic today. She's proper laughing at us and everything.
I'm waiting for the next one.
There'll be plenty, I promise that, Sheila.
I wish I'd got a pen with me, I'll tell you what.
One of the things is, November's birthstone, get a birthday present sorted, restrand some of those citrine, add in a clasp, job done. Literally, job is done. Multi-buy on this one so you know you've got plenty to go around. Your fantastic lobster claw clasps. Now, that was probably the best quantity, in all honesty. That was probably the largest quantity. But I have to say that's already going to be one of our biggest deals of the day. Now, we have sold, of the lobster claw clasps, the quantity that we have of our jump ring offer next. So for those of you who have already bought the lobster claw clasps, be prepared. If you want this jump ring offer, you're going to have to be quick, because I only have the quantity that I've already sold on the lobster claw clasp to go around on this next deal. Sterling silver again, of course. This is your sterling silver showcase, and we're bringing you lots. 100 in total, 50 of your silver finish, which is sterling silver, of course, and 50 of your sterling silver with your rose gold finish. So that is 50 of each. These are your jump rings, and they are your, are they open or are they closed? Let's just have a quick peek. Rose gold is open, silver closed. Okay, so you've got one of each, but of course don't forget, anything that's closed can be opened with a simple snip. We often say it's best, you know, it's always best to try and if you do want an open jump ring, then it's probably nice to get that saw cut so you've got that perfect finish. But the nice thing as well is that then you've got the versatility of both opportunities and both different variants, from the closed to the open on this deal. You've got to know that I'm now in double figures on this jump ring deal. Double figures instantly on this. If you want to join us, you're getting 100 in total, sterling silver. What's the size of these, guys? Please, just so another 5mm, lovely jubbly. Oh yeah, it says there. That's right, it says on the graphics in quite big, bold, bright writing. It says 5mm, doesn't it? Right, 100 of your jump rings, sterling silver, 50 are plain, 50 are rose gold finish, and all for one price tag, and that price tag is just £8.95. Yes, that's 100 jumpings for £8.95. How many pieces of jewellery, again, are you going to be influencing, if not creating, totally, from just using these beautiful jump rings? Whoops a daisy. These are your saw cut open jump rings for your rose gold. Low stock now on this deal. Then we've got the closed jump rings in your sterling silver. All yours for one price tag. And if you want to join us, now's the time to do so. Congratulations. £8.95. It looks like that will be a sellout deal. Another deal to be had in our silver showcase, and we're not stopping there. No, 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 there's no limits. No, no limits. I'll stop. We have got, is that 90s, was it? 90s. Oh my goodness me. Kim says, I remember dancing to that at my primary school discos. In my head, I was going, oh, I remember dancing to that when I was in the nightclubs. That's the age difference, isn't it? I remember when I was 3. Oh. Right then, where are we going? Next one. Okay. Third deal, and this is probably the biggest deal, so be quick. These are the kind of findings that you cannot do without. It doesn't matter what jewelry you're making. This is an essential, whether you perhaps, you've got something like the Adventures with Beading Thread DVD with the lovely Gemma Crow. She tells you this is the finding that you will need. Whether perhaps you're doing the very basics, you're just getting started into jewelry making, this is the finding that you need. Whether you're advancing and you want to give detail, well, this is the finding that you're going to need. It really is an essential. It's something that I wouldn't say anything other than, if you're going to buy it, buy it now and multi-buy if you've got the opportunity, because this is going to go a long way. You've got here, oh my goodness me, check them out, 150 of your sterling silver crimp beads. Now, standardly, the sterling silver crimp beads are the longer ones, and I do believe I'm right in saying, yeah, there you go. Have you got two different sizes in this? I thought it was. One size is 2x2, and you got 50 of those. The other one is 3x1.5, and you've got 100 of those. So that's your 150 in total. So you've got 50 of, in fact, I'll show you which ones are 50. 50 of these one. This is the 2x2. The crimp beads, they went in by 2x2, hurrah, hurrah. The crimp beads went in 2x2, hurrah, hurrah. Can you tell I've got children? Everything's a song. It's time to get in the bath. It's time to get in the bath. It's time to get in the bath. Let's splash, 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 splash. It's time to get out of the bath. It's time to get out of the bath. It's time to get out of the bath. Now rub, 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 rub. It's time to go downstairs. It's time to go downstairs. I do actually do that as well. So there's your 2x2s. I was thinking, how did I get on that subject? Then you've got your, oh my goodness me, I need to stop singing, I need to stop talking, because I've got to tell you the price tag, because already 100 have been allocated, and I don't have any hesitation saying this is going to be a sellout deal. You're getting 150 of your crimp beads, 150 crimp beads, 150 crimp beads, 150 crimp beads, all for £7.95. £7.95. Kim says, stop making a laugh because her abscess hurts. If you want to join us, you're getting 150 of your crimp beads. You've got your long and thin ones, and then you've got your 2x2s, and you've got it all for £7.95. That's 150 sterling silver crimp beads. Essential findings. These are not something that you can you could do without. Actually, these are crimp beads that you need. These are crimp beads that you just have to work with, you know, simple as that. Whether you're making jewellery to just get started or whether you're advancing, this is an essential, so you may as well get it while we've got it on a deal for you. 150, yours for the taking for just £7.95. Great deals like that are still more to come, actually. Still plenty more deals to look forward to within the show, including that £20 saving. That is £20 saving on my presenter pick today. It is a feature of Tanzanite, and it is Tanzanite with a £20. I've got to stop saying the words £20 saving, because Kim says she knows she's going to get into trouble. But hey ho. She gets into trouble quite a lot, does our Kim?
Did you know? That just crossed my mind.
She does get into trouble quite a lot. Not in a bad way, you know, because this is a great company. And to be honest, they're really, really gorgeous. They're a lovely place to work, and you know, and I'm not just saying it. I think me being here for 9 years, but to be honest, nobody else will have us. But, but me being here 9 years, I can't think of a nicer place to work, truthfully. But yeah, when I say she gets into trouble, she just gets a little bit of a, now Kimberly, let's just sit down and talk about this. Kimberly, do you have a middle name? Joanne. Now Kimberly Joanne. Let's just talk about what we've been up to today. Right,
and
then.
It's coming out of your wages.
That's it. And if you do it again, then you won't be paid. Yeah. No, it's nothing like that. Shall we go to our next beautiful boutique collection? Now this is a piece, a beautiful combination of gemstones devised by our gorgeous Sheila. And Sheila and Linda have a little bit of a reputation around these parts. and we shan't go into that today, but they also have another kind of reputation, and that's for creating gorgeous boutique jewellery collections for you. I mean, these are all about exquisite top-grade gemstones, exquisite luxury items for your jewellery. And I know for a lot of you, the moment that you know that the gorgeous Sheila Orland is going to be with us, you know that there's going to be something special happening within the boutique collection, and this one is not going to let you down. It is a myriad of luxury items, an exquisite exploration of luxury gemstones. You really have got, from me, I mean, aspects that are going to be absolute focal points to your jewellery collection. Your pyrite top drilled faceted pairs are 18 by 13. I just love those. I mean, instantly I see luxury. I just see luxury just in that one strand. The weight, the feel of pyrite, but also the finish of it. You know, almost got like a vintage gold finish. It's known as Phil's gold by many, but actually you ain't no fool when you own this kind of gem, because it really does give you a luxury of a finish to your jewellery. So that's strand number one. Really nice weight to that, over 300 carats within that one strand. I'm going to go straight to Tiger's Eye, and this is one heck of a strand. It's a full strand, and I mean literally it is crammed with gemstones, and it is exquisite. You have here your red Tiger's Eye long nuggets. They are top drilled, and they're 10 by 5 to 27 by 6. They're, I mean, some of these could be individual pendants, you know, maybe with some of our suede cord. You know, gents jewelry, like it's often called like the dog tooth effect, where you've got a single dog tooth pendant and then a simple suede cord or leather cord for gents jewelry, surfing kind of jewelry, really, isn't it? I mean, definitely got the chance with some of these. The size of them, the drop of them, the quality of them, they're all going to really work well. So it's a full strand as well. I mean, if I just hold it right out, look at that, look at that. Oh, I'm holding it. It is crammed with gems. I mean, that could almost be 2 strands in one. You've got so many crammed in there, tightly packed. 2 strands of luxury. We don't stop there. No. Oh, Sheila, she doesn't stop there now, does she?
Well, it's got to be pearls, hasn't there?
Simple, simple and effective. The luxury that you're getting here. How about this? You have got the gorgeous richness of the golden shell pearls, and then on top of that you've also got your red wine of your shell pearl rounds, and those are 4mm. Who sang that song?
Oh, God.
UB40?
Yes. Yeah.
Is that a guess?
Yeah, I think it was actually.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was. Sounds like they're, yeah. Well done.
I know, wasn't that good for me?
You're
just came out of nowhere
today.
there. But this is the red wine colours, haven't you? You have definitely got red wines from your Tiger's Eye matched with your shell, and we're adding like a freshness, a little bit of a zing and a lift of colour to this combination, and we're bringing you your red agate cabochon drops, and on top of that you've also got those gorgeous red quartz as well. Fabulous. Finish it all off with your green aventurine and this exquisite pendant. Huge feature pendant. Now this is a 65 carat stone in its own right. Fabulous for anybody who's into their soutache, anybody who wants to create a perfect cage-like design with their sterling silver that we've already given you, or alternatively with some of the gold wire that you've got from us. Perhaps you're going to create a nice prong design, you know, nicer 4-prong, maybe with some silver art clay, maybe even working alongside something like a polymer clay. You could, you know, surround it and cage it, and then on top of that you've got the real potential of it being a dazzling focal point to either the wrist, the neckline, or even if you wanted to go for a Nicole Scherzinger kind of a ring, what about that? Focal point. Now then, I've noticed that something's going on in the fashion industry, and I just want to highlight something because I'm reckoning somebody who's watching today will go, I know how to do it. Have you noticed that bracelets are not just bracelets anymore? They're handlets. So you're not wearing it on the wrist, you're wearing it here. No. Straight across like that. A handlet. I've just named it that. I've just named that. So it just sits over the hand like that. So instead of having it on the wrist, right, there was Ellie Goulding was wearing it the other day, was wearing a handlet. I'm calling it a handlet. I don't know whether that's what it's called, but that's my name for it now. Let's just keep with we'll stick with handlet. Ellie Goulding on X Factor, Nicole Scherzinger on that programme as well. They were all wearing handlets. So I need to just set it out there and say, anybody who's watching, maybe one of our guest designers who's watching, you know you're coming up in the next couple of weeks, I would like to see a handlet, please. I'm just setting the challenge. I'm just setting out there. I don't know whether it's possible. I have no idea. But I reckon somebody out there is clever enough to do it. Not me, obviously. We're crazy. Somebody out there. It's a boutique. I love that you've given me that look as if to go, right.
I'm just thinking how it would sit, because if you move it, it must have an attachment somewhere to keep it.
No, literally.
Is it like on elastic?
No.
Is it wire? Oh, wire, right.
And it was, well, the two that I saw were rigid.
That's interesting. I should be checking that
Claire's
out
just
now.
gone, is that practical?
I
don't know whether jewellery always has to be practical. Claire, I do think you've reached a certain age now, my lovely. You've reached a certain age where you've gone, I don't know whether that's practical. I'm not sure. It's not about practical, it's about looking cool. So there we go.
So that's
we're going for a handlet.
Then.
A handlet is the next look that I'm going for. We have got for you an absolute boutique collection to be proud of. So many luxurious aspects to this one bundle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feature strands, plus then your feature pendant, and we're adding in your copper coloured wire. That's a 0.6mm gauge and a 10-metre reel, and all yours for one price tag. It is a limited edition, as all of our boutique collections are, a limited edition offer, and one price tag only of just £21.95.
You are joking. I mean, I seriously know that's. She's in pain.
She isn't. Well, she's not. If she's not in pain now, she will be at the end of the show.
Honestly, seriously, that's amazing value, isn't it? I mean, I thought.
Can I just explain?
I thought £29.95. Seriously.
Right. Can I just explain? Sheila makes up these. It's not just that somebody comes along and does it for Sheila. Sheila sits down and puts them all together. You do
and
this.
I know the price.
You do it.
Yeah. So I know what the price is. Yeah. So that has really blown me away. Seriously. I mean, I know what they are individually. So, gosh.
I know. See, we obviously didn't tell Sheila that price tag before we came to it. Can you tell?
I thought £29.95. Honestly, I did. And that's
Don't look at me. Just look at Kim. Look at the abscess. Look at the abscess.
Growing quickly.
I'm not calling Kim an abscess. I mean, that's just a bit harsh. Bit harsh on a Wednesday.
Gosh.
Yeah, Kim says she's being called worse. £21.95, 6 strands plus the feature pendant, and you've got the wire for £21.95. As Sheila has most definitely quantified.
Emphatically. Oh, I need the bracelets, please, as well, my dear.
What was the word that we had to remember? Ineffable.
Ineffable. I've got the in bit.
That
and
price
the
tag
L
is
bit.
ineffable.
Ineffable. It is ineffable.
Now, you have made a lot of jewellery, and I'm wearing one of them, you may have noticed.
Oh, I'll move that bust then, or do you want to put it on the bust, or you're going to leave it on your bust?
If I had one, I would. You have here this gorgeous, and again, for somebody who's just getting started.
Very, very, simple. Just the pearl, that's the necklace itself. The basis of the necklace is just threaded. The pearl at the bottom is just a head pin put through the pearl, and then roll wrap the head pin, and then slide it in between those two pearls before you actually.
That really is.
And it's so effective.
Way.
And for anybody that wants quite simplicity when they're getting married, I mean, it's just a no-brainer, as you guys would say. Yeah, classic.
No-brainer.
Yeah, a no-brainer.
Let me me move that so that we can see all of the gorgeous qualities of, and I love this layered effect
with the large. It looks a bit feathered from here actually when I'm looking at it from an angle. It looks
incredibly tribal. I mean, really quite a, you know, it's a heavy piece of jewellery in terms of its impact.
Yeah,
but
and
I love it.
It's trying to think of something a little bit different as well, you know, with I
they really lend themselves to that design, though, don't they? That double cascade.
I mean, if you'd got some more, you could even have it so it's a real long bib effect, you know.
Ooh. Yeah, almost like scale mail.
Multicoloured.
Nice.
Take some things from your stash and make a multicoloured drop. That would be good.
I'd go for that.
Oh, if somebody'd like to do that, I'd like to see that.
I want you to talk about this as well.
That because it's a cabochon, you have no holes or anything. So what I did. I actually started by wrapping the gemstone.
Because it's not drill holed.
Because it's not drill holed at all, no. So I actually sort of wrapped the cabochon round the back as well, so I had something to sort of link onto.
I'll just
it's quite a lot of sort of wiring at the back. But it's just once you've actually hooked on with your wire, you can do anything then.
It's amazing.
And then I did some swirls on the gizmo, and then just put those round, because then I'd got the wire that I'd wrapped around the cabochon to actually hook onto to carry on doing other things.
Perfect. And obviously we've had our little text quiz or text question. Which technique did you want to see? The results are in.
The results.
Verified and officially selected by Kim, Abscess Kim, as she's now known today. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm actually.
Got a little piggy by me.
Kim says we're not friends anymore because I've called Abscess Kim.
I'm not surprised.
That sounds so wrong. For somebody who's just tuning in, going, why is she calling her Abscess Kim? That seems really rude. She's got an abscess in her tooth, you see. She shouldn't really be in work. I said she shouldn't really be in work.
Yeah, but if she hadn't been in, then wouldn't have had the deals today.
No, wouldn't have had. Yeah, I can guarantee you wouldn't have had the deals today. If Kim wasn't in, I promise you wouldn't be getting Tanzanite with £20 discount, and you certainly wouldn't have got this boutique bundle at $21.95. The answer and the results are in from our which technique do you want to see? And the answer is B. Ding ding ding! Hooray! I'd like to thank my family and my friends for all of their support in this amazing auspicious occasion.
And what do you give it? What do you give it? I give it 7.
Ah!
The results are in. That's where
I like
the results are
in. Right, if you'd like to watch, then we will have the lovely Sheila demonstrate.
Right. Well, what I started with doing some gizmo. This section here is the gizmo. So I actually just did some ordinary wrapping around the rod, and then I've cut it in half.
Okay.
Okay. I'll wait for
and
action.
That's the main. Is that the main?
So this is, as you
body.
can see, this is the gizmo that I sort of coiled, and then cut it in half. Put the other one there. Just pop it on some more wire. You can either make a proper loop at the end with some more gizmo that you may have left, but just for quickness now, I've just made a basic loop there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I've just put on the gizmo coil. Okay, so that then is ready to do the middle section, which is 3 pearls, and then you've got 4 sections of, there should be 4 of the green, and then there should be 4 of the sort of reddy orangey gemstone, okay, to actually get that look.
Yes.
And then there's 3 of the pearls. Now on the pearls, if you haven't rolled a head pin before, then you just pop on your head pin on your pearl, okay, and then get the tip of your round nose pliers and then just roll it round. And just keep rolling, and it actually starts to give you a bit of a sort of a chain effect there. And then that is what you actually slide that onto your bracelet then, okay?
Yeah.
So, and then what I've done then is to actually make these little sections here, it's just on 0.25 wire or 0.4, nothing any thicker, because the 0.25 and the 0.4 gives you a nice fine twist.
And that's the red colour quartz,
That's
yeah?
the red coloured quartz, yes. Yeah. So you need 4 of those and 4 of the other as well. So you've got 8 altogether. You've got 4 on each side of the pearls. Okay. And then this is the tiara twist, which you do when you're doing tiaras. I mean, you can either have it as a flower shape like that, like that there, or you can have it as like a bit of a sort of almost a leaf shape, really. And then you actually twist it and just keep twisting it. This is the tiara twist. And then when you've twisted it enough, make a little basic loop at the top, halfway down. I think that's enough now, so as you can see now. And then what I'm going to do then, I'm going to make a basic loop, and then I'm going to wrap it round, and I'm going to wrap the rest of it round until we reach, just so it sort of secures it. And then that again, like the pearl, but instead of doing a head pin, you use the wire, and then that will slip onto it as well.
Okay.
So you make, there we go. So just snip that off now. And then start by popping on 1. I think I alternated them on the bracelet that I did. And then 1, 2, 3. And then do the same, but obviously you'll have 4 of those on that side and 4 on the other side to bulk it out, obviously, but I haven't done that. But that is exactly how you do it. And then you pop on your other section of your gizmo wire, pull that, and then make your other basic loop. I think that one needs trimming a bit, but then when you actually push it together, it actually gives you that section in the middle,
effect,
that cluster. But when you've got 4 of each, that will be obviously the same as that one there. But
looks like holly berries.
Yes, it does actually. So you'd have another red one there. That's exactly what I thought about this actually. I was thinking about
really
holly,
nice.
and with the greens and the reds and
Definitely has that holly berry feel
and,
about it.
And then just sort of twist them around until you've got them sitting exactly where you want them. You can put more on if you want to. You can have a larger section.
Definitely worth getting everything ready to then bring it together in that kind of design, isn't it?
Yeah. And then you see there's another one which will sit. That will sit there when you've got the other one on, and then the green one will sit.
Gorgeous, loving it, loving it. £21.95, as I think it's fair to say, is not really the price you should be paying on this boutique collection, but that is the price that you've got it for. If you would like to join us, then now is the time to do so. We're on the very last stock for £21.95, a very low stock left. If you would like to join us, 0800 644 655 is the number to dial, or you can join us at www.JewelleryMaker.com. We have just got a little message come in, and it's from Dorothy in Blackpool. She says, hi Vicki, Sheila and the crew. Lovely to see you, Vicki. Missed your nuttiness. And Sheila's designs are lush as usual.
Thank you very much.
What do you mean? You know what she means?
What? Who said that? Oh, you mean your nuttiness? Oh yeah, well that's a foregone conclusion.
Gee, thanks. Do you know what they say? Keep your friends close, but your enemies even closer. I think that's really my... see? Got my eye on you, Sheila
I'm
Davies.
only joking. Oh, thank you very much. I'm going out to get one of these tomorrow. Thank you.
Oh, are you? Don't bother, just have that one.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you very
Happy
much.
Christmas.
Thank you. She's a good friend to have, isn't she? My
Isn't
goodness
Anna
me.
just? And you blight me with those kind of...
You know I'm only joking.
Of course I do. We have got brand new bundle. Where is it hiding? Oh, it's hiding under a massive other stuff. Hang on. There we go. Oh, some good garnet going on here. Now, are you somebody who's planning ahead? Maybe you've already done the Christmas thing and you're ready for January. Of course, a brand new year means brand new jewellery collection and also Garnet's birthstone. So therefore, maybe this is the treat for you. There is some seriously good garnet here. Very, very good garnet. Oh, that's almost like Nactamunda. Oh yeah, nice, nice, and thrice nice. We have got for you, oh, I've got a strand that might just fall apart because there's so many on it. Let's just, Amelia, yeah, just be aware, just so I know that in case when you pick it up. No, we're all cool, but I don't want you to pick it up and then it go everywhere for you, lovely. Just easier to tell her when I'm thinking of it than, you know, than not, and then it goes everywhere because Amelia's already busy. She doesn't need to be any busier. And this strand is full. I mean, it literally is full of gemstones, and that's one of the nicest things about us is I always feel that you know that you are going to get more for your money every time you buy from us. We always like to push our boundaries that little bit further. We like to squeeze ourselves and squeeze our prices as low as they go. Oh, squeeze ourselves. Amelia, not in the studio. We have got for you a garnet collection, 4 strands of feature garnet, and look at how rich those colours are. Deep clarets, burgundies, the boldness and intensity of a perfect bottle of red wine. I have to tell you, I have got one thing to do and one thing alone to do. I am going to put this garnet alongside your pearls. Man, that combination, the richness of both of those are so luxurious, and you've already got something special going on with this 4 strands. These 4 strands for me, and of course the pearls are coming up later on, these 4 strands of garnet are absolutely the epitome of what you want from intense quality and rich. I mean, the nicest part about it for me is that you've got the intensity, but you've still got some really nice transparency. You've got a diaphanity to this gemstone, which means that you've got a clarity, a cleanness of gems, so there's no haziness, there's no murkiness, it's not muggy, it is a crisp colour. Now, if I hold this out, you can see how you've got, in fact, let's just hold one of these up so you can see what I mean by transparency. Can you see that? Can you see there's some nice transparency there? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Really good. One of the nicest parts about it is there's that, because these are genuine gemstones, they each have their own internal texturing. We call it clarity characteristic. And that means that you know you've got a genuine gemstone because it's that formation of the stone, unique internal dynamic. You've got here a full strand of garnet there, but that's not where we stop. Of course, you've got 4 feature strands, including some of the larger in this jam-packed strand. I mean, this literally is jam and rammed with garnet. A fantastic opportunity to really work alongside. So let's just give you the exacts. You've got your drop style nuggets, which are 8x7 to 15x10. You've got your plain rounds, 8mm and 6mm, and to finish it all off, you've got your smaller nuggets. They're hardly small though, they're 8x8 to 12x8, so significant qualities and sizes. All yours for the taking, and I know you're going to love this price tag. All 4 strands of garnet. The quality, I don't think, is then reflected in the price that we should be charging. To my opinion, the quality of this garnet, you could expect to pay probably double the price I'm about to give you, and I'm not exaggerating. You could easily hand over double the price tag and still know you're getting a deal. It's your garnet collection, 4 feature strands of garnet for what? For what? I mean, you're talking here about a real a very desired gemstone, highly sought after, very, very well-known gemstone, and you've got the chance to get it for £14.95. The richness could be used in so many different ways and against so many different backdrops to get such an exciting finish to your jewellery. And it's the type of gemstone that people know. Wow, what a beautiful garnet necklace. That's the kind of thing you're going to hear because garnet is such a well-known stone, and that's what you want, genuine gemstones. And I tell tell you what about putting this alongside something like the Early Bird? What about if you get something like the Early Bird, you know, that rose gold finish to the sterling silver shepherd hooks? What about doing that? Okay, let's do it. Let's not talk about it. Let's just show you it. Look at this. You've got your sterling silver shepherd hooks. These are rose gold finish. And I mean, what better colour finish to put alongside a garnet than your rose gold? That really would be very, very well. I mean, maybe 2 or 3, do you think? A nice little three drop design with your rose gold finish? Why not? Sterling silver shepherd hooks I'm offering you in our quick recap. Yes, these are your early bird offer. 10 pairs in total, so 20 findings in total, and yours for the taking should have been $9.95 and will be $9.95 when you try and purchase outside of today, which is we're obviously go on repeat until 9 o'clock Thursday. Once 9 o'clock Thursday hits, you will be paying $9.95, but your deal right now, 10 pairs of rose gold sterling silver shepherd hooks is just $7.95, working out at less than 80 pence a pair. If you would like to join us, now is the time to do so. Again, not often are you going to get deals like this one. They are every chance. I know I've said that the deal will last until 9 o'clock Thursday morning. In all honesty, there's every chance that it won't even last that long in terms of quantity. I can't guarantee that we'll always have that kind of quantity available at that type of deal. So if you want to join us now while you've got the chance for £7.95. That's 10 pairs of your sterling silver rose gold finish shepherd hooks, and lots more to look forward to, including my presenter pick. Oh yes, I keep on mentioning £20 saving. That's a £20 saving on your tanzanite. We also have, and everybody's texting in, people are texting in about those gorgeous pearls. When is the pearl bundle? Pearl bundle, it is a limited stock bundle, but it's a good one. It's a seriously good one. That's coming. And check out the last kit. How about funky colours? Oh yeah, absolutely amazing. Check out those colours, the shapes, the sizing, and of course those funky patterns and prints. That is going to be a flyer. It is going to be a kit that is not going to hang around. Let's head to our wall of fame, and I think it's time for the prize draw. Michelle is the next one up that I've got on the wall of fame. She says, I had a bit of a macrame session and these are some of the results. I hope you like them. I used red tiger's eye, black agate, hearts and stars and fluorite barrels and rounds, all from JM. I think it's amazing how one basic stitch can be used to create such different looks. Isn't that amazing? You're quite right. I mean, that's incredible that you've done one stitch and yet look at the result in 3 totally different pieces of jewellery, isn't it? Kim, congratulations to you and your 209.
And this is number 210.
Some more swirls.
That's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, it's a swirly day today, isn't it? Excuse me. And this is from Lena from Middlesbrough. Hi Lena, that's really beautiful, well done. Hi to all at Jewellery Maker. This week's entry to the Wall of Fame is an arm cuff made from 0.8 copper wire, bought from Jewellery Maker. Excuse me.
All right.
I love the show and its presenters and designers. Good luck to all those who have entered. And that's lots of love from Lena in Middlesbrough. Good luck to you too.
I have got Maria. I have made a necklace using sterling silver tubes and findings. The gems are black spinel, I think, and the heart is black onyx.
Looks very effective, doesn't it? Really classy.
And she says, I had these for ages and have finally used them. Hope you like the necklace. I really like that necklace, actually. Really like that shaping. Black spinel, it's either black spinel. It actually has a real look of like a hematite because it's got like a metallic luster.
It does.
Beautiful, Marie. You'd tell if it was hematite because it would have much more of a metallic finish, but actually, do you know what? I think you're right. It is black spinel. Gorgeous.
Oh, this is stunning.
Ooh,
this is
somebody's
number
done some hard work.
212, and this is from Sarah in Leeds. Hi all at JM, here is my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. Excuse me. I've been meaning to send it for ages. It's the jewellery I made for my daughter to wear to her prom.
Oh, wow.
All the chains, wire findings, coral and peach moonstones are from JM. It took ages attaching each stone individually, but of course my daughter's worth it and she looks absolutely beautiful. I bet she did too. Thanks as always for all the laughs, from Sarah.
Sarah, that's
stunning,
gorgeous.
beautiful.
And what a
I bet
lucky
it
daughter.
did take you ages, yeah. Beautiful though,
Really
isn't
lucky
it?
daughter. And I say hello to Julie. Julie in Warwick, she says, hi all to Jewellery Maker. This is just my second entry to the Wall of Fame and I hope you like it. This was made for my mother-in-law as a thank you gift for being such a kind and helpful person. I would be lost without her. Bless you. The gemstones are silver moon grey, shell drop style nuggets, Jewellery Maker findings with suede cord. I made the necklace in both black and grey cord so she can change it to suit what she's wearing. Great idea. Again, thank you for all of your inspiring demos and great deals. All I need now is a win, as I would really like to attend one of your courses. So here's fingers crossed. Oh, definitely for you, Julie. Fingers crossed indeed. 213 you are, and lucky mother-in-law. We've got lucky daughter and lucky mother-in-law. And it's time for the draw. Now this is the point where we say, look, if you haven't seen your entry into the Wall of Fame, you will still have been automatically entered into the prize draw itself, and your number is in here. So if it's pulled out, good luck and congratulations. So let's go for it. 50. This is for the runners-up prize, which is £50 credited to your Jewellery Maker account.
Amelia?
Amelia is always ready.
It's number 237.
237. We haven't seen that one today, have we? No, not yet. 237.
We've got Terry Roberts.
Terry Roberts. Congratulations to you. You have got £50 being credited to your Jewellery Maker account. And next up, thanks, Sheila. Oh, this is for £100. Who's going to get the 100? Make it me. I know it can't be me. Oh, 153. 153 is the number, and that is
Liddy Woodbury.
Liddy Woodbury. Congratulations to you. You get £100 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. Massive congratulations, and I'm sure what a great heading towards Christmas time that is, isn't it?
Isn't it
amazing.
just, yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
there you
We'll
go.
leave those out there. You go
There you
there.
go. Well done, everybody.
Where are the tickets to make sure she's got them? We have a lot still to look forward to coming straight up after the break. It's that pearl bundle. Yeah, the one that everybody keeps on texting me about.
That I want.
That you want?
I want.
You're not going to get it. There's definitely not going to be a stock to go around. Plenty to look forward to in the last hour, including one more kit. And on top of that, we've got that amazing Tanzanite deal, and it is £20 saving that you're going to get on that. It's a big saving. Okay, lots to look forward to, but just tell you a little bit more about our website, what you can find and what you might need to know. It's all about our tutorials, because I don't know whether you know, we have lots and lots of amazing designers who can give you loads of instructions free of charge. Just need to go there, take a look, and we'll tell you more about it.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy to follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we have a commitment to providing genuine gemstones. We do that by up to 3 lab tests, and we have our own in-house gemologists. That therefore means that when we say genuine gemstones, that's exactly what you're getting.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Buying jewellery online from us has just become even easier with our new streamlined checkout service. We've made some little changes to make our website more accessible for all of the different ways you shop online, and now it's even easier using a mobile phone or tablet. Once you have added your items to your shopping basket, you can decide to check out now or save for later. Saving an item for later means you can easily find them in your own time, but don't forget to check back soon, as all our items are selling fast. One of just a few changes that will make buying jewellery from us even easier.
Welcome back, and lovely to have your company. It's your new bundle offer about to come your way. We are really very excited about this opportunity. Unfortunately, I will have to highlight that the quantity that we have, based on the number of people who have already responded to this bundle that they've seen, we do know that it's just not going to be enough to go around. We have pretty much categorically said we reckon about 50 will go instantly the moment we put the graphics on, based on just the response via the texts, etc. And thanks for everybody who has texted in today, anybody who's saying hello to us. Lovely to have your company. Anybody who's saying hello at Facebook, hello to all of you. It's nice to be back, and it's even better to be back and bringing you deals like this one. 3 strands of pearls, 3 what can only be classified as luxury strands of pearls. You have here a combination of 8x7, 8x6 and 11x9 mil pearls. Your champagne pearls being your 8x7, your golden pearls being 8x6, and then your white pearls being 11x9. So very significant qualities that you are gaining from this 3-strand pearl combination. Luxury for less is what it's under, and I tell you what, you simply cannot say the word luxury without it actually being that, can you? You can't possibly advertise something being luxury for less and then it not being that. So be warned that we have every intention of making this the big deal for pearls of the day. And if you're going to get a big deal, you want a small price. And I know that, you know that. Pearls are a considered purchase elsewhere, and even actually, even with us, you know, when you look at some of our feature pearls, we could be charging you 20 or 30 pounds for a single strand of pearls. And actually, in all honesty, that's probably some of the more reasonable pricing if you compare it to pricing of strands elsewhere. But on this deal, we're not heading into the 30s per strand. In fact, we're not even talking about 30s for the bundle. You are about to get luxury for less. How low can we go? We're bringing you a full opportunity. These are luxurious gemstones. Let's remind ourselves, just this one strand alone, these beautiful cream pearls, this could be commanding in the jeweller's store a lot more money than you're about to pay for it, that's for sure. I have, without any hesitation, a stock warning because we're already into low stock. We did say, based on the text messages that we'd already received about this bundle, that we figured about 50 would be allocated. Indeed, I have to tell you that we have nowhere near the stock to go around, everyone. If you want it, you buy it now. 3 strands, feature luxurious pearls, your golden colours, you've got your champagnes and your creams, all stylish gemstone jewellery potential. And yours for the taking. Get this, 3 strands, less than £30. Yes, we've gone for it. It's less than a tenner a strand. And even by 5 pence, that's still a significant reduction of opportunity in pricing terms. I mean, just to say one of those strands, I mean, you could easily hand over £30 for a strand like this easily for this to be just sitting on the neckline. You've had plenty of offers within your sterling silver clasps today, from the heart-shaped toggle clasps, those beautiful twisted toggle clasps, the lobster claw clasps that we've done, those are all sterling silver. If you got any of that sterling silver, this is a perfect way to finish it off. Pearls and silver, timeless classic quality jewellery, and you've got it for just $29.95. That means less than £10 a strand. Why wouldn't you want to miss out? Why would you want to miss out even? Why wouldn't you want to? That was a double negative or a triple negative or something like that. Why wouldn't you not want to not miss out? $29.95, less than. Oh, I like that together. Oh, I do like that together. Like a double layer. You actually do want those, don't you?
My workshop.
You want them for your workshop?
I do, yes, please. Oh.
I've just said no. Sorry, I just have to say no because there's not going to be enough to go around. And if we give you them for your workshop, then that's one person who misses out on this deal.
Very true. I won't have them.
Do you concede?
I do.
She concedes.
I concede. I'm defeated.
Less than £30 for 3 strands of pearls. Congratulations on that one. For those of you who are building up and thinking to yourself, well, hang on a minute, if she can do that, what can she do on that tanzanite? All will be revealed. But I'm going to stick with pearls actually, and I'm going to give you these gorgeous additions to your pearl collection, and they really are the perfect summary, an example of getting classic forming natural pearls. You know, it gives you that real sense of you're not working with synthetics, you're not working with the mass-produced pearls. This is the real deal, and you can really see that in every singular formation. Isn't that lovely? It feels like it's like an autumn leaf, you know, a crisp autumn leaf that's got that edge to it, that lovely gnarled-like texturing. That's what you've got here. Beautifully elegant. And the golden hues, they're like bronzes. You've got the golden. It feels like there's a real sense of antiquity with these gemstones. A fabulous strand, your Keshi Gold cultured pearl top drilled strand. It's a mouthful and a half, isn't it? 10 by 6 millimeter, and all for one price tag of just $9.95. Got to bring in, I've just simply got to bring those together. Look at how well. Oh, that is exquisite. I mean, let's face it, that is the potential of making 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of jewellery. Whether you're going to do the likes of, as Sheila's pointed out, perfect wedding jewellery. So if you're perhaps going to create something luxurious for a tiara effect, and maybe you're going to go for a very classic traditional neckline piece, maybe you're going to wrap some of the pearls to each other. Whichever way, you're going to really create dynamic jewellery, really elegant feature jewellery. Your Keshi pearls are $9.95, the perfect add-on to your 3-strand bundle. If you would like to join us, 0800 644 655. You can join us at www.JewelleryMaker.com. An amazing deal. Absolutely fantastic opportunity, and yours for the taking. Please do hold those lines for us. We'll process your call as fast as we possibly can, and I do think that for anybody who's looking at these for that crisp autumnal shading, you couldn't get any better. You really couldn't. The colours are glowing autumnal shades, absolutely perfect, and yours for less than a tenner. We have got my presenter's pick, and just as we head into this deal, I think it's worth us reminding ourselves of how a gemstone is found. And one of the things that I think often we find ourselves in, certainly on a day like today, we've got so many big deals coming at you, we forget where we actually have to source our gemstones from. We forget the procedure and the process that it takes to source gemstones. We forget that gemstones like tanzanite are not just 2 a penny. In fact, you have to head nearly 8 football pitches into the Earth's crust to source this gemstone now. And when you see the beauty, sometimes we forget just how rare and how difficult it is to get hold of. So let's just take the time to follow Scott, one of our presenters, and let's just learn, and let's just follow the journey of finding tanzanite. It's quite amazing.
I was about to descend 700 metres underground to see the source of this magnificent gemstone.
I need to have a little chat with Steve about this because I'm not quite sure where in my contract it said getting a metal coffin, go down 700 metres at 25 miles an hour. I'm actually missing the studio right now. I'm even missing Lynn Jinx a little bit. No, not that much. You can feel the temperature change and the speed as well. It's getting warmer as we get lower, but I'm not sure if that's just me and the adrenaline at the moment. Okay, so that was a great journey down. We're about 700 metres below now, and we're going to get a nice little section to see where they're actually mining the tanzanite that's going to be set in your ring. I'm right down the bottom at the moment, and each one of these bags that are coming up with a rough in it, each bag's around about 2 shovel worths of rough. It's about 15 kilograms in each. Probably in about every 30 bags or so that are going past. Hopefully in one of them there's some tanzanite for you. I can tell you, it is boiling down here, boiling.
Sometimes you just forget the journey that a gemstone has to go through to just get to us here in the studio. Sometimes we just are so infatuated and so totally mesmerized by the beauty of a gemstone, we almost disassociate, we disconnect from the fact that this gemstone has had to be sourced from 700-800 meters now. And when Scott filmed that, there were 700 meters, and actually I think they're now closer to 800 meters into the Earth's crust. And that tanzanite is becoming fewer and fewer, and the quality of it is getting lesser and lesser. The fact is that with this gemstone, we have to go back to that location. We have to keep reminding ourselves, because once it's gone, it's gone. They do not believe, and of course, when you think about they found it about 45 years ago, and within that 45 years, when you think of the development of modern technologies, they still haven't, with all of the brand new technologies to find this gemstone, they still haven't found another place in the world to source it. There is not another mine that they can locate, that they can find anywhere else in the world that offers us tanzanite. And that's because it's basically a phenomena. It shouldn't have even been created. The world moved, at one point the tectonic plates moved to bring 2 elements together that should never have been brought together. There should never have been this situation. As the world moved, this gemstone was formed, and it literally is a phenomena. Keep on reminding yourselves, not just that the beauty of this gemstone is mesmeric, but actually the holding and the sourcing of this gemstone and the treasuring of this is essential for you to have a little piece of history. It literally is a little miracle, a gemstone of true mesmeric quality from beauty and in terms of rarity. And I'm about to give you a price slash. I know it's crazy. It's crazy. What I'm about to do is absolutely crazy, and I know it is. I know we should not be doing this. I appreciate, for those of you who are watching right now, you cannot expect this to happen any other time than right now. We are bringing you a deal. It is going to be a one-off deal, and once this strand has gone, you're not going to be able to repeat it. Look at the quality of this tanzanite, the grading of it. Although it's not classified as grading according to our graphics, I tell you what, to my eye, and I think I've worked with this gemstone long enough to know this gemstone's colouring and its saturations, you've got to grade this as at least AA. To an expert, I would suggest it is a AA at least in saturations of colour, and that's just my personal perspective on it. But I will say without any doubt, this is a deal and a half. Pick up the phones early on this, because I have already told you from the very beginning, from the very word dot from this morning show, I was going to bring you a £20 saving on this strand. How about we should be asking you to pay $49.95, and the quality of this strand makes sense at $49.95, worth $49.95 to my thinkings of quality. But instead, Huge opportunity, a once-off, I mean literally a one-off deal. Yours for the taking, $29.95 is all you pay. Absolutely incredible opportunity. I love these types of deals. They're not going to come along very often. In fact, I'll promise you that probably Kim will never be able to repeat a deal like this again. We have 20 left only. That's it, just 20 available. You know how popular pieces like this are when they're at $49.95. But when we drop £20, and £20 is a huge amount of money on a quality gemstone like this, when we drop £20 off that price tag, you know you've got to be quick to buy it. Yours for the taking. It's a huge hit on our behalf. We should not be doing this. We are really taking a hit on the price tag, just as a little sweetener, a little treat for those of you who are tuning in and to find yourselves watching at the right time and purchasing. I've got literally singles left. It's gone. $29.9. What is this? Oh my goodness. This has just arrived by Paula, our boss. She has just got a hold of this for us and has sent it straight to the studio. Oh, Paula, I'm in love with you. Darling, I love it. And I love you too. That's a beauty of a strand. Paula, my boss, I even sing a song for her because I'm so impressed. Wow, the colour is incredible. I mean, you really are looking at crisp colours. Amazing. Amazing. Congratulations if you're tuning in today. You're tuning in at the right time. If you are still holding the lines for that Tanzanite, ever so sorry you've missed out. That's all been sold out. Gone. Close. One down. Sorry. Really sorry. But it's gone. I knew it wasn't going to hang around. Maybe Kim, just take that on board next time. Think about it. Lovely. And then ignore it, I think is what she'll do next. Right then, we're moving straight on for you, and look at this. This is fabulous. What? Oh! Now then, we didn't get around to talking about the price of this kit. Before we came to air, you know, we'll be talking about everything. Literally, we go from talking about what we did last night to then talk about the gemstones and then back to what we did last night. Not really, bosses. We definitely didn't talk about that price tag. This is most certainly what you would classify as a clearance price tag kit. I mean, it's a brand new kit. It's never been seen before, but I think I've been told the price, and then I've just noticed it says sterling silver. No way. Are you allowed to do this? Oh my gosh. So we do, you know, there's no point in saying that we don't prepare for our shows, because obviously that's part of our job. But there are some things we talk about, like things that, you know, I knew that those gorgeous marquees, tags, I were going to go to that price. We did not discuss the price tag of the... Oh, you're naughty! You are seriously sterling silver in a kit with these gems, and you're going to go that low? Kim. Whoa. And thrice whoa. We are bringing you here a combination. Oh, these are gorgeous as well, aren't they? Funky, fabulous feature shell. You've got here your stars. You've got your black printed flower shell ovals, 30 by 20, matching the size with your purple and red printed shell. And you've got on top of that your threads, your monofilaments and your elastic. And I can't believe I'm saying this. I cannot believe I'm saying this. Sterling silver findings. Sterling silver, when I did say it was a silver stash it today, didn't I? I did say at the very start of this show, you don't know what's going to happen next with sterling silver on a day like today. I didn't know that we were going to put it in a kit and then say it was going to go so low. And I have to say, super low. Heart-shaped chain in the sterling silver pack. Plus you're also going to get spacer beads, a lobster claw clasp, you're going to get your head pins, you're also going to get, let's just make sure I get crimp bead covers, all in one deal. All in one deal. That heart-shaped chain is just gorgeous, isn't it? Wouldn't that go nice with the heart-shaped toggle toggles that we did earlier on? Oh, look, look, look. Oh, that's so cute. The heart-shaped toggle clasp with then the heart-shaped chain. Oh, that is a super cute idea. I mean, if you think about how much would you expect to pay for that elsewhere, and you can make it yourself. Right. You're going to make this yours. If you know anything about pricing, if you know anything about silver, you are definitely going to make this yours. It's a big deal. I mean, we know that the shells, the printed shells are always popular because it just adds such a dynamic of something different to your jewellery. We know that stars are popular because they're always going to be in fashion. Then on top of that, sterling silver, including a heart-shaped chain. All of these things do not and should not then be summarised under a price tag of $17.95. $17.95. Let's just quantify this. I know that the sterling silver pack, that pack of sterling silver, that is £12.95 in its own right. That therefore means you're getting all of the strands and all of the threads for a £5. Ridiculous. Absolutely incredible. Now, what was that word that we needed? Ineffable. That price tag is ineffable. Apparently ineffable means, and I learnt it today from the radio, ineffable means a word that cannot describe how amazing it is. This price tag is ineffable. £17 for sterling silver kit. And of course, this is a kit that's going to give you so many different dynamics, so many different ranges of jewellery potential, whether you're going to just work with the gorgeous individual shells on their own, or whether you're then going to mix them together and create some kind of a really exciting, dynamic, almost vintage style jewellery, I could imagine. £17.95. 0800 644 655. You can join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com. The queues are, of course, going to be very significant on this one. It can't be anything other than significant when we're doing sterling silver findings in a kit and still be at £17.95. Where is the reality of that price tag? Where's the reality of bringing you sterling silver in a kit for some? That's never. I cannot remember that happening. I cannot remember us doing a sterling silver kit for that kind of pricing. Anybody seen that? Has anybody? I cannot remember us seeing a kit that had sterling silver findings for less than £20. £17.95. Now, can we just quickly just highlight that for those of you just asking about that heart-shaped toggle clasp, let me just quickly can we recap? Are we allowed to recap or not? We're going to recap. Okay, let's just quickly recap. You got 2 of your heart-shaped toggle clasps, because really, if you're going to get the heart-shaped chain in this offer, you may as well get the heart-shaped toggle to go with it. I'm just going to drop it in like so, even though, you know, obviously you will use it a different way, but I just wanted to show you how well in size terms, they work, don't they? Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Heart-shaped toggle clasp. And you're going to get 2 and working perfectly alongside your heart-shaped chain. I mean, it is a rather idyllic formation and combination, isn't it? That's the way to work it. I mean, that's adding serious money to your jewellery, isn't it? Heart-shaped toggle clasp, heart-shaped chain. Do you need anything else? Actually, that would be a really nice gift just on its own right. What do you think? I don't know whether I'd add anything else. I really don't know whether I would. I would just probably leave it like that. Maybe a couple of gems, maybe a couple of little birthstone gems for the person who you're giving it to. Maybe the tanzanite that you've just given somebody, perfect for Christmas, because of course it's December's birthstone, so that's quite nice, the tanzanite for Christmas. Pretty. Right then, what have you got? Price tag. You're getting 2 of your heart-shaped toggle clasps. This is just a recap. These are sterling silver. Sterling silver, lots of potential. I know there's a lot of people who have multi-bought on this, and if you want a multi-buy, you're gonna have to be fairly sharpish because your price tag on both, so you're gonna get 2 heart-shaped toggle clasps, is just £6.95. That's £6.95 for your sterling silver heart-shaped toggle clasps. I just have to say that, and I'll keep on saying it, if you got the heart-shaped chain, you kind of need the heart-shaped toggle clasp. They really do work well together, don't they? And let's just keep that perspective on things that work together well with this next exquisite colouring, because you might want to just see these working together. That works well together, doesn't it? It's only just come down, so it's not like we formed a plan of putting these two together. This strand is brand new into our vaults. Literally has just been signed in, and as they've been signed in, it's come straight to air. That's how excited we are by the loveliness of this strand, and it is clarity, it is colour, it is cut. I mean, literally, it's probably the definition of what you want a gemstone to be. In terms of jewellery potential, endless potential. The luxury of this one strand is going to be, well, it's going to be unstoppable, this strand, really, because the size is a perfect variety, the shape and the cut is a perfect variety, the colour is going to give you depth and it's going to give you lightness. It's going to be everything you need and more. It is your purple colour coated quartz. These are your graduated faceted rice beads, 8x5 to 15x8 millimetre. So as I say, for me, the size of that centre gemstone already a fifth of the stock's allocated. So we really are expecting that this will be another sellout offer, another big deal. It's brand new. The nice thing about it is normally with this type of quality of strand, we would expect it to be a half strand. We'd expect it to be like maybe a 15 or 16 centimetre strand, but actually 26 centimetre strand. So, you know, it's not far off a standard length, really. You know, normally you'd get that for this quality of stone, for this type of impact, but actually, look at that. You've got a lot. You have got a lot of quality. You even have some little spacer beads in this as well. Can you see that between each gemstone you've got a little spacer bead as well? Little bonus. Just to add another element to your jewellery making. Why not use those inside your jewellery making? And you get the tassels. I know lots of people enjoy working with the tassels, and tassels are another big look for the season, so why not add that lovely tasseling. In fact, I'll show you those there. And you can get all of this look for one price tag. And I have to highlight the fact, I really have got to say, for me, this is the type of gemstone that really is endlessly potential quality jewelry. It's going to give you so many different looks and so many different styles in one look, and you're going to get something special from us on this one. It is brand new. It's never been seen before. There's every chance that you won't see it again because the price tag will make it fly out of our vaults. Yours for the taking. I think it's almost a double length strand to what we would expect for this quality of gemstone, and yours for the taking for just $9.95. $9.95. Now think about it. You've just made a £20 saving from that tanzanite. That's £20. So with that saving, You could even buy 2 of these, one for yourself and one for the commissions that you're going to get once you've worn yours. People are going, oh, that's gorgeous. Where did you get that from? Could you make me one? Oh, yes, please. That's what you're going to expect on this one. It's a big deal. It is less than £10. I mean, again, where do these prices come from? You know, what I have to highlight is that from somebody who's worked, obviously, alongside this family business for so long, to my instinct, it's never changed. The perspective on great pricing has never changed. And the one thing we have to highlight is that what they say is that, you know, as simple as it is that we like to ensure that if we get a good deal on something, we pass that deal on to you, and that's exactly what you've got here. £9.95 is all you pay. A beautiful, rich quality of colour, a powerful richness of purples, really intense saturation of colour, an amazing deal there. Love that. Just loving that. You know what I'm wondering, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, because you know I'm still learning about colours.
And maths.
Say again? And maths. I'm still learning about colours and maths. And words.
Oh,
all right then, thanks for, that's it. Pick a girl up and then knock her down, you lot. Again, I know. They're not. I mean, I've been away for a few days.
Oh, we missed having a go.
That's it, that's
what
it.
it is.
They stored it up.
Yeah.
And now I'm back. Like that. Hi, fair dues. I have called Kim Abscess Kim today, so maybe she's allowed to give us a little bit of jib. What do you think about that? The Keshi pearls with the purples. Regal with a contemporary twist.
Oh yes, but it's quite Egyptian, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Like it, like it. Very pretty combination. I just thought I'd put that out there as my idea. Let's. We have got for you the next deal. It's another brand new strand, and it's not the kind of colours that we're used to seeing from Agate. This is not the classic colours that you get from Agate, and that's what makes this quite exciting. If I hold this out, in fact, watch this. Whee! Rich cinnamon tones, beautiful bubblegum pinks, minty fresh greens, lovely milky tones, blush baby pinks, all in one strand, and the crackling inside I think just adds another layer to the jewellery that you're going to make, another dynamic. This is a 14mm rounds that you're getting in this one strand. And as I say, whether you're going to separate them up into colours, where you go cinnamons in one section, pinks in another, greens in another, or alternatively, whether you are going to leave it as this lovely mixture of colours that we just don't see very often. You know, these colour tones are very different to what we used to. The saturations are sometimes really deep oranges, then all of a sudden you'll get a lighter tone, and then all of a sudden you'll get those hot pinks. I mean, look at that colour difference. Look at the colour toning, or even the saturation, where you've got there those hot pinks, and then right beside it, look at those baby pinks. Each strand is going to be different, of course. Every single piece is going to be unique. And you've got something special here. It's 490 carat special. Multicolour poppy agate. Brand new strand of your 14mm rounds. All yours for the taking. For what price tag? That's nearly 500 carats of genuine gemstones for £6 now. Now, you know how I said sometimes we forget to go back to where these gemstones are sourced. Sometimes we forget that we're sourcing from Mother Nature. Sometimes Kim forgets, I think, when she does prices like this. I do honestly think you can easily get complacent at the fact, but if you go back to the journey that this gemstone has to go from, sourcing from Mother Nature, but even before that, millions and millions of years in the making, many of these gemstones are. You know, the compression of the Earth's crust to form that crystal structure, the atoms that then have to be concentrated into this one element. You've got there that amazing range of a journey that this gemstone takes before we even find it, to then bring it to us, and you're still saying £6.95. Pretty impressive. If you want to join us, now's the time to do so. Now is the opportunity to really make the difference. £6.95 is not a price tag that I think that we should be thinking about, really. I really don't think that that's what we should be expecting. £6.95 is all you pay. Where should we go to next? What do you... Oh, look at me. Did you see me there?
Very retro.
I like that. It was proper like, multiples of Vicki. Oh, most people's nightmare. One is probably lots of people's nightmare. Hey ho. Can't change the one, but we can change the hundreds. £6.95 is all you pay for your puppy agate. What should we do next, Kimberlim? Yes, please. Let's go for another brand new strand. Let's give you another brand new strand, and this time, don't remember us doing this shape before in fluorite. If we have, it must have been a while ago because I don't remember it at all. Anybody? We've had some nice rounds, we've had some few nuggets, but we've not had anything quite like this. Well, certainly I can't remember it, which doesn't say a lot because we all know my memory is pretty shocking. We have got here fluorite. Are they slabs? Oh, they're almost like hexagons, aren't they? Because they are uniform shape. I think you could imagine creating, I wonder if they would create like a wall-like effect. You know, would they sit like that? Do you see what I mean? That the shape of them could actually interlock into each other. It might work, I don't know. You'd have to obviously play with it and see for yourself. But I'm just thinking if they're all pretty uniform in their shape, that would be quite a nice way to create a peyote style design, you know, but in a big way, a big stitched design. I tell you what, your soutache would be perfect with this, mind, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah. Soutache against that kind of, yes please. And of course, if you got that soutache cord from one of the kits that we've had today, that would be a nice bonus, wouldn't it? Fluorite, faceted slabs. I'd call them hexagons. 25 by 18 millimeter, 555 carats in total. Wow. 555 carats. That's not light, is it? That is impact, absolute impact. But the impact is only in the visual. The impact is only in the heft, which is the weight of the stone. But actually, the impact is not going to be on your bank balance, because watch this. We can bring you these beautiful hexagons, this feature of quality fluorite for just one price tag. I just don't know where we're getting these prices from at the moment. The price tag. Don't know where we're getting them from. £6.95 you're looking at there. 555. I mean, in all honesty, we could classify each one of these in size and in quality as a feature pendant. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I mean, let's say the average is 16. Every strand could be different. But if that's 16 into £6.95, what does that work out at? Oh my goodness me, I definitely... 16 into £6.95, it's got to be something like 30, 40 pence? 43 pence, there you go. 43 pence. 43 pence. What do you pay for synthetic pendants? What do you pay for something that's been mass produced and stamped out by a machine? Or why not come to us and get fluorite, something totally unique? And the unique is about the banding and the shading of colour, where you have those lovely sweeping purples, you've got those lovely delicate pinks, then you've got some lovely minty greens, and you've got those all together for one price tag of just £6.95. Congratulations if you got that one. Lovely strand. Okay, straight on we go. And let's go here. Let's get a bit ocean inspired. Ooh. This is lovely. You know what song I'm singing in my head when I've just looked at this? This is how I work.
Go on then.
I am. If you're fond of sand dunes and salty air. I just went into like kind of beach mode. I was on the beach there. I often snore on the beach. Just have a look. Kim's just gone, weird little fact that we now know of you, Vix. Right. You got here, do you see what I mean though? It's got that real tropical but yet tranquil feel about it. Very calming. I feel like if we're going to go, we're going to go to some kind of desert island. We're not going to, you know, some kind of banging resort. Is that what they call it? Is that what they call it? Is that what the kids call it? Banging resort. You're going to tranquil, you're going to desolate island, and you literally got those tranquil tones. Oh, I like this a lot. This is beautiful combination of gemstones as well. You've got your aquamarine and your long nuggets. Those are 10 by 3 to 17 by 5. Then you've also got your drops, and those drops are your white quartzite. These are your fan-shaped leaf beads. And then to finish it all off, look at those trapezoids. I like them as well. They're funky, aren't they? You've got 23 by 21 millimeter, and they're actually the trapezoids. What they've got is, let me just show you the profile. So, like so. But then if I profile, can you see how they've got a bulbous side and then you've got a flat side? So you've got flat and you've also got bulbous. But trapezoids, and you've got rounds. Because you've got little stones interceding each one as well. Cool, eh? Altogether, I think a very, very beautiful combination of strands. I very much appreciate that look. Yours for the taking, 3 strands, 1 price tag, and that price tag, rock bottom. How low can we go? And the answer is 3 strands, trapezoids, and the drops, and the aquamarine for just $11.95. $11.95 is all you pay. Less than £12, well, less than £4 a piece. Less than £4 a piece. If you want to join us, 0800 644 655. If you want to join us, www.JewelleryMaker.com. Isn't this absolutely glorious? Isn't this a fantastic impact that you're getting from this combination? If you would like to join us on this one, 0800 644 655, or join us on the web at www.JewelleryMaker.com. I think that's going to be another sellout. It has to be a sellout deal, doesn't it? $11.95. With aquamarine in a bundle, it has to be. You don't get aquamarine in a bundle at $11.95, less than £4 a strand very often at all. Yep, don't expect that. Straight on, let's go to, ooh! Ooh, my goodness me! Oh, my life. Oh my goodness me. Wow. How about this? Oh my life, that's amazing. Look at the quality here. This one strand alone should be having you on those lines, without any doubt. This should be the ultimate way. You've got the moon, it's called Blue Moon, and I have to say that the blues are coming at you thick and fast from this strand. Your kyanite is, it doesn't get much better than that, mind. I mean, there's a pearlized finish to it. There's that real shimmering moonlight quality, but the moons are then just almost midnight tones matching with your lapis lazuli, and again matching with your sodalite. That is a feature of gemstones. That really is an incredible statement. Lapis lazuli, kyanite and sodalite. That's the kind of bundle that I know a lot of people will go, wow, why haven't they promoted that? Why haven't they given us a heads up that this was coming along? Well, do you know what? If we did that, in all honesty, if we did that with every bundle that we've done so far today, I think we would have and should have probably promoted. I think they've been that good, haven't they? You've got it. 3 strands and 3 incredible opportunities. Yours for the taking, 1 price tag only, and that price, 3 strands including Am I right in saying that the kyanite's on its own? Well, how much is the kyanite on its own? Oh my goodness me, that doesn't make sense. Why would we do kyanite, lapis lazuli and sodalite at £10.95? That's £3.60 something, isn't it? £3.65, is it? 60, 64, 65. £3.65 for each strand. If you went to my boss Steve, and my boss Steve has just been over, right, he's just been over to 3 or 4 really big buying locations and gemstone locations, and if you said to him, and you passed this to him, and I said, I know what he'd say, he'd think that I'd gone crazy. £3.65 for kyanite. I mean, you can pay literally £30 or £40 for kyanite. One single kyanite, not so long ago, sold in front of Steve, sold for $3 million. $3 million. £3.65 each. What a deal. What an absolute deal. And if you would like to join us, now's the time to do so. 0800 644 655. Join us at www.jewellerymaker.com. Whichever way you're going to do it, you're going to have to do it fairly sharpish. Congratulations. An amazing feature. Wow. Okay. Let's tally-ho through with some more. Are these new? I've not seen that. I've not seen these. No, I haven't. This is funky. This is seriously funky. Is it a double trouble? Uh-oh, double trouble. Something's going on and it bursts a bubble. Double trouble. This is 2 strands of your purple impression jasper. And look at this. And what's interesting is that they're both the same strand, but can you see how different they are? And that's what we have to remind ourselves about. This is the reality of Mother Nature. This is the reality of bringing you genuine stones, that every single strand will have its own unique colour palette, will have its own body colour. We often call it, there's a body colour, so that means the colour of the overall definitive colour of the gemstone, which you can view from the undercarriage of the stone. But you can also call something the key colour, that being the way that the light plays. And obviously that's not appropriate for this gemstone. But here you've really got that depth and that intensity from the colours. Ah, double trouble deal. And 40 have already been allocated. Yeah, 40 very clever people, that's all I can say. If you want to join us, 50 already gone. Aha, this is not going to hang around. It's a double trouble deal. Double trouble deal. What does that mean? Well, basically, it means you buy 1 strand and you get 1 strand at a better price. How low can we go? How about that? How about that? You buy 2 for $9.95. That's working out at less than a £5 each. If you want to join us, it's a go, go, go. Limited stock. Very much the facts are first come, first served. If you see it and you want it, you got to come and grab it straight away on that phone number. It's a free phone number that you're dialing. If you find yourself holding on the lines, please do be patient. We'll process your call as fast as we can. Or alternatively, you can join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com. $9.95, double trouble deal. 2 purple impression jasper puffy squares. An amazing deal. What a treat. What an absolute treat. Oh, I'm loving that. I'm loving it. I think that will be another sellout deal. Now then, let's just do a quick reminder. Let's have this. We have got for you, and we had for you, and just limited availability left, but still stock for me to remind you of, really. We offered to you today a special deal on sterling silver crimp beads, and of course we classified today as your silver stash it showcase. So far, how long have we got? I've got 15 minutes. I know, I think I'm pretty much there. But then, no, I shouldn't have said that there now, should I? Because the last time I say it will be the worst, so we will not say it again. But we did say that this was going to be a special silver showcase. And, well, we haven't let you down, because we are bringing you pretty much the essentials right now in sterling silver. Crimp beads, an essential finding, something that you just can't do without. You've got two different types here. You've got your 2x2s, and then you've also got your 3x1.5 mil. So the two different sizes of tube, and they're tubes, as I've just talked about. But the tubes are well, they can be used as spacers. They can actually just be used as something that you know, splits the gemstones from one to one, but also they're designed to be a binding, to be holding in the jewellery. So all you do is literally squeeze them, and once you squeeze them, you're holding them in place. And for those of you who already know that, you're going, why is she telling me that? Because there's loads of people who tune in first time and go, what is a crimp bead? I remember the first day I first presented, and I'd worked in jewellery for a long time, and I came to present on Jewellery Maker, and I was absolutely lost. What's a crimp bead? What does a head pin do? Why do you need an eye pin to a head pin? What's the difference? All of those things are things that, well, not everybody knows the answer to. So this crimp bead is an essential finding. It is literally a binding, something that clasps and holds the threads, etc. in place. And you've got sterling silver finish, and sterling silver, very precious metal, but also nice thing is incredibly malleable, forgiving if you want to, you know, redo and reuse. You've got here a combination, 50 of your 2x2s and 100 of your 3x1.5s, and that's 150 in total. Sterling silver crimp beads, and all together for one price tag. That price tag is £7.95. That's £7.95. Look at how many you're getting. Look at how many you're getting for less than £8. If you do want to join us, 0800 644 655. You can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com. An amazing deal, a fabulous treat, and congratulations if you get those. Great opportunity. Let's just make sure I put those together. I'm trying to keep probably done that wrong. Right then, we challenged the lovely Sheila. We challenged the lovely Sheila with this fantastic, and I know that Sheila must have had, I can't see, but I'm sure that she's made some amazing jewellery, because you can't not make something special out of this combination. You've got your elongated marquise, top drilled, and you've also got your top drilled aventurine as well. You've got here the changing of the seasons combination. I just love this strand. I just love it. Every single one. Look at that one. Look at that one. Look at every one of those stones as individual features. Look at that. You have there. I'm trying to show you that as a ring. Yeah, that is just going to be such a fantastic looking piece of jewellery, isn't it? I mean, that to the hand is going to grade maybe one centerpiece for the pendant, for the neckline, drop earrings, you name it. You've got so much potential here. Really exciting look. And then, as I say, you've got that layered effect. Look at that. Fabulous. Right then, what can we do? You've got here the changing of the seasons, aventurine and your crazy lace agate combination, all for one price tag, and that price tag is just £9.95. £9.95. That's less than £5 a strand. I forgot about that price tag. I'd totally forgotten about that price tag. It had just like, it felt like to me that that was the first time I'd seen it, because I was just thinking, that's $9.95. I'd totally forgotten that that's how low it was. $9.95 for two strands. Ridiculous. If you would like to join us, 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. You can join us at www.JewelleryMaker.com. What a treat. What an opportunity. That's amazing. Sheila, how have you got on? What do you think?
I'm getting there, yeah. I'm getting there. I'm just in the process of finishing a ring.
Ah, now you said you wanted to try out a ring.
I'll hide that behind there now. I haven't finished it yet. But...
Oh, that's nice. Oh, you've been very busy. Very.
It's not finished yet.
Very busy lady. Look at these.
I mean, I think sometimes because of the shape of them, you know, simplicity with a little bit of wire wrapping, I think is the key to them really. The aventurine, I was going to do in a flower, and then I thought, no, I'll do something different because I did a flower with the other necklace. So, yeah.
Yeah, with the crazy agate.
Crazy agate. That's it. Yeah.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love that like layered effect. It's such a pretty
and it's so
finish.
simple to do, isn't it? You know, I just used some of the sort of roped spaces that we've got in there, and it's, you know, as I say, for anybody that's just started with us in jewellery making, it just gives a lovely feature, but with just the basic techniques.
Yeah, really quite impressive. And then, as you promised, a feature ring. But you can see there, I mean, you're nearly there actually, aren't you?
Nearly there,
you can see this fantastic finish. How elaborate.
I'd done a brooch actually, wouldn't it? If we got some, yeah.
Oh yeah, that would have been really pretty as a brooch. In some ways, the nice thing about it is that you've just almost followed some of the banding of the weave.
Yeah, I'll have to try it on in a minute.
£9.95.
That's amazing, isn't it? When you think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got loads left. Look.
Well, you have to, because I mean, if you think about it, that
I've got absolute. Oh, I did have another one, and it hasn't broken. There you go. So I have got lots left.
5, 6,
so
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
3, 4,
so you've got
5,
another
6
13.
pieces plus the 13 that's left there for £9.95.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive, isn't it? That really is impressive.
But these are they're so beautiful. They've got so many colours and
the thing is that you've used, like, say, 5 here and 5 there. In some ways, each one of them could be just one like that, couldn't it?
Pendant, yeah, absolutely. Or even do some coils, you know, do a long piece of your gizmo coils, and then just attach it with, take the strand through again like I did on the bracelet, then attach it through the top, and then you've got an anchor then to actually wire wrap round.
Yes. Amazing. Brilliant. £9.95 is all you pay. Incredible deal, really, when you consider how much jewellery that Sheila's achieved in a menial space of time, really, and the quality of the jewellery is fantastic. So very exciting. I just want to quickly recap, because we had a huge influx on the phone lines. At one point today, actually 4 or 5. Pretty much most of the day, actually, I was going to say. The phone lines have been busy today, but at one point we had a lot of people waiting, and we have a feeling that quite a lot of people have put the phone down thinking that they haven't been successful. Now, I will tell you that what I'm about to do is very low stock, but because we didn't want anybody to think that they'd missed out, we wanted to just quickly recap something. Now, the moment that I show you what it is, and actually the graphics are there, the moment that you know you want it, you've got to pick up the phone now, because quite simply, if you thought you'd missed out, you might not have. It's this one. It's this fantastic kit. It's called your Oriental Dream kit. It's the combination of the shell and the stars and sterling silver. So all of this together, sterling silver findings, including that beautiful heart-shaped chain, plus your shepherd hooks, toggle clasp, you've got your lobster claw clasp, you've got your crimp beads, your jump rings, and you've got your spacer beads. Those are all sterling silver findings. This is probably the lowest kit, I think, in terms of pricing that we've ever done for sterling silver, certainly to my remembering. How about this? All together, plus those amazing shell bead pearls.
Gorgeous colours, aren't they?
Ovals.
Your red wires and your orange and your coppers, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's got so much potential for jewellery making,
isn't it?
And a lot for the money.
One price tag, this is the scary thing. It's sterling silver for £17.95. Sterling silver for just £17.95. If you would like to join us, 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. You can do so, and we'll process your call as fast as we can. Join us at www.JewelleryMaker.com. If you are watching for the first time, well, what an absolute pleasure it is to have your company and give you deals like this one to get started with. Of course, you'll need a toolkit to get started. We'll tell you a little bit more about that straight into as we head into the break to say goodbye to you. So if you are looking to really make the difference to your jewellery making, you've got the ingredients there for $17.95. You then need the toolkit, and the toolkit, well, great value for money. For your smaller toolkit, it's $9.95. Your larger toolkit, well, we'll tell you more about that. I'd say a big thank you to the lovely Sheila who's joined us today.
Thank you, Vicky, as well.
Oh, great fun, and it's nice to be back. And thank you for everybody who's texted in and said hello, and nice to see us back. So I really appreciate that. We've got lots still to look forward to do today. Of course, we've got an amazing late show, as always, coming your way from 5 till 9 this evening. I think it's the lovely Sarah's going to join in, maybe even the lovely Becky joining you as well. So keep an eye out there. Lots of deals still to be had to add to your order. But we're going to leave you with just a little bit more information about our toolkits, and we'll see you tomorrow with the gorgeous Natalia. Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
We all know that you need the right tools for the job. So here at Jewellery Maker, we have developed our very own tool set just for you. In this larger set, we have provided more tools to help you develop your jewellery making skills even further. The kit includes wire cutters, a bead reamer with replacement tips, an awl, tweezers with a scoop, a sliding gauge, a snip, and all the essential pliers you will need. All of this is yours for just $15.95, neatly presented in a carrying case with an embossed Jewellery Maker logo. Stay tuned for more advice, tutorials and demonstrations of jewellery making. We provide the tools, you provide the skill.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Buying jewellery online from us has just become even easier with our new streamlined checkout service. We've made some little changes to make our website more accessible for all of the different ways you shop online, and now it's even easier using a mobile phone or tablet. Once you have added your items to your shopping basket, you can decide to check out now or save for later. Saving an item for later means you can easily find them in your own time, but don't forget to check back soon, as all our items are selling fast. One of just a few changes that will make buying jewellery from us even easier.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy to follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help